some fills on the attack dance, and this will be even better. He's not switching, he's on XP. The cab is going down. It's getting melted by the buildings here. The longbows are still standing and doing damage.
Does he have enough steam though? I think
There's not
Julian
enough
is running out.
though, yeah.
Eaton Bowman, 1.5 fire rate once again, coming up, Trump being king here, and just even though
Drag boxing the Naginatas forward, the Coyotes are trying to move, and the Atoman, he drag box.
Wonderful view of everything that's going to be coming out when it's coming out, and I understand you want to be in the middle of the map, but is this maybe a mistake here to put your hospitals so close to those manors?
Yeah, so Kevin's got a couple units and siege and stuff, and now looking to age behind. It might work together, but I was talking about committing to one idea.
Swing,
or the
baby,
other.
swing! Plus 12s everywhere. That's what we call a cleanup.
Batch of 5 coyotes out, however, so it looks like these Autontans, they have enough frontline to tank, and my god, these Mayas are melting like the real Mayas melted before the Aztecs.
Looks like this is the fight that Frontline wants. He's charging in, both sides getting engaged now, and look at that, the Takala soldiers going right around to the rear, more Ackies coming in. He's making the most of the units he has, but there are just so many Cossacks here.
Yeah.
talking nonsense, let's go. He's in the tree line though as well. Oh, the Cavs are trying their best. Is there any? I can't see anything.
The heavy cavalry's gone down. This is absolutely demolition. This has gone horribly wrong here for Lionheart. What was he thinking?
Favor is not really surprising, but however, if this fight is going Italy's favor, the ball is a lot of attack, but can he cover his cannons?
Two pepper bombers. Oh, and flying. Is there going to be advances, or can these pepper bombers be the deal breaker here?
Wonderful view of everything that's going to be coming out when it's coming out, and I understand you want to be in the middle of the map, but is this maybe a mistake here to put your hospitals so close to those manors?
Yeah, so Kevin's got a couple units and siege and stuff, and now looking to age behind. It might work together, but I was talking about committing to one idea
Swing,
or the
baby,
other.
swing! Plus 12s everywhere. That's what we call a cleanup.
Batch of 5 coyotes out, however, so it looks.
Hello, all of you tuning in and all of you from the Big Boss raid. We just continue where he left off with the next series of amazing games for this season of EPL. Is everything alright on your end?
I think it's beautiful.
Happy birthday.
I don't like what Sebix was saying in chat, though. He said, finally a professional caster, implying that I was not professionally casting
No, I think
the last
he meant,
series.
yeah, you were a producer and Minimolt was the caster, so I think he was actually flaming him.
Okay.
We actually already have the C-picks because these guys just can't wait to play. Let me just...
Oh my god.
So for Big Catter, it will be France. And for Frontline, it will be the British.
Oh, okay. Cool first matchup.
Yeah, no USA actually.
Yeah, well, it's Great Plains, the first map, I
Oh
believe.
yeah, they play on.
Yeah, new producer.
I'm used to casting my team. I only do that for nepotism purposes. Just find the key. So they should be starting soon. So plug in. What do you think? What are your predictions for Keter Frontline?
Could be a 5-0 Keter if he plays super clean the whole time. I think Frontline's really talented. He could outplay potentially. As well as, like, it's pretty hard to consistently play 5 games in a row. So Frontline could definitely take a game. Yeah, we'll see though.
We are in the first map for this set of teams is the Great Plains. On the top of the map we have Frontline in blue playing as the British, and on the bottom side of the map we have Keturboy as the French in red. starting off with the usual TP, and it doesn't seem like he's chopping at all, so probably just gonna be a 12-10. Oh, does get a good treasure. Small one though.
Yeah, we'll see. Let's take a look at the treasures on the right of the map. I guess that's where both explorers are headed,
So
and that's where the
in
big
the
treasures
middle-
generally spawn.
The middle didn't spawn the big 320 XP treasures, but
Wow.
yeah, these are still fine. A lot of these unguarded coin treasures. Oh, this is a big treasure, I know. Yeah, this is amazing for Frontline because it quite literally spawned on his side of the map. 110
Mhm.
food if he sees it, and it's so easy to do. You just crack shot the bandit and then it's 2 wolves. Does he see it actually?
Just misses it.
Yeah, because the good treasures tend to be on full on the side. This unfortunate spawn a bit, but I think if he circles back, he will eventually see. Let's see the decks. Standard, right? Doesn't have actually the infantry HP. Because that's the only variation.
Yeah, I guess you don't technically need that versus France. I like definitely having both Cav and deck. Something interesting to note is that both mid treasures didn't spawn, like or they did spawn, but not the big XP treasures, which definitely favors France because Brits usually gets the tower and they're able to place a tower on that and generally get them, and that's what kind of makes Brits a little favored against France potentially on this map. But not since those didn't spawn, I think France is super happy to see that.
Frontline doesn't seem to have been running back, and I think Ketra might have spotted this with his... Yeah, his native cards.
He's gonna try pull trick maybe. Or not.
Maybe he doesn't have... Yeah, he just used his crack shot, so he's probably gonna wait around until that's back, and Frontline probably just gonna give it for free because he just didn't scout it, unfortunately for him. It won't impact the age up timer because France is already aging. He did end up doing a 1320 actually.
Yeah, you got a solid 13-20 age up times, like
yeah.
238, something around there.
An insane treasure right now. But it's standard governor stuff. The outpost.
Take a look at the France deck again. Did he have a lot of age 4 cards?
Depends what you count. It's like standard-ish.
Yeah. Yeah, so he definitely isn't looking to play full age 2. Maybe just like a timing and age up behind type of deal.
He's one of the Jaeger believers for France. I can think Psionic started this trend of just having it into French decks, but I almost never see it sent.
I don't hate it. Versus Brits seems decent.
Yeah. Treasure, a lot of XP. And yeah, do you like this map?
I love this map. I mean, this is like
OG.
I played Legacy, I played Nilla, like I've played Great Plains genuinely like probably 10,000 times. Like it was the only map we played on Nilla because it was the only map that like was half decent.
It's either this or New England, and
50-50, Keter gets it.
Yeah, Keter gets it. Because the French explorer collects treasure fast. A bit of a forward outpost, but again, as you pointed out, no XP treasures. I guess one settler villager isn't too bad, but still.
Take a look at the military building from Keter. Is he gonna straight FF? Is he gonna? It's gonna be a Raxon base. Okay.
I think like 10
I
masks
think that makes
FF.
sense. Yeah, that's probably meta. Although if Brits goes for forward base, you could see the like 4 Vil, 700 wood, 8 bow timing, make a batch of bow. So you have like 13 bow, a bunch of musk, and you can kind of click. But Raxon base for Brit, probably going to be a semi-FF for Keter.
Mandra's not that spread out. He's the starting queue. Maybe scared of some cav start to pick up. But yeah, insane harding. I think this looks so beautiful. This map can be kind of annoying sometimes with the starting hunts. Like they can spawn all the way like this. It is super easy to miss. Yeah. I think on this map it's also always important when you have Cheyenne to remember that in that mid game, when you start running out of hunts, this technology is like one of the best in the game, I would say. It's like every civ can use it. It's 12
and Keter definitely played a lot of Great Plains in his day. He'll definitely know about that tech.
Going for the future, probably.
Wow, is he instantly gonna go for it? I hope not. It's a bit risky.
Ooh, and he only got 4 mask out in his first batch, so if the Explorer snares them, all of them could die. The Explorer is
He
quite
should just
healthy,
back now.
and the Wolves helping out a bit.
Yeah, and Keter even switches his Explorer onto a different
Look at the
musk to get an
mask
extra
split.
snare.
Yeah, 4 mask shooting once on not overkill, and then almost one shot on this one. Yeah, very forcing back. And now he's in trouble of getting snared. A nice pull trick instantly. Wolves. Oh, the Wolves got the kill XP.
Oh, the XP goes to the Wolves.
So it ends in a stalemate. Nobody can rescue the damsel. Ooh, see the 8 Wolves after the 700 bits. A bit more of H2 play with the double racks. Huh. Definitely
Yeah,
not
and
much
so we are
to
going to see that 13 bow musk timing, which I think it just does well versus Brit in general.
Yeah.
Especially when they're mixing a stable.
Ooh, the should be sent forward to rescue this one, but it fucked off guard. In and
I
out
think
quickly.
timing works out just
Yeah, the
perfect
thing is, this
enough.
villager needs 10 years to get down. Like, look at this. And only now can he
No, that was a pretty agile jump, honestly.
Yeah, but still, like,
Ooh, but the Vils going forward. Frontline going to lose 2 Vils there. That's unfortunate.
oh, and this Musketeer is gonna get some shots at them from the crossbows. This is looking bad for Frontline. Are any Hussars gonna come soon? Let's see. Some longbows and a batch of longbow and fast coming out. So, not too big of a trouble for Frontline, just unfortunate start. Crossbows definitely not gonna be taking this fight from DC and the longbows. This is kinda scary. If Frontline commits with this fight on the crossbows and then pops like 6 Musketeers for this outpost to snare, that will probably end up taking
Well,
the
these
outpost.
trades are going decently for Brits here on the crossbow, but I
mean,
just
you
think
can. Longbow against crossbow is just possible. But he will end up taking the outpost, I believe. One more swing with most of them. The swings with half of them because he knows exactly how much he needs. Time. You do see Musketeers actually. They're probably gonna pick off a villager. Oh, great pull.
you got Bill
Serene.
HP.
Yeah, great pull,
Nicely
Serene.
done.
The remaining crossbows being popped by the Tsars, but Keter is probably long. Oh, still not picked up. Yeah, just click up now and not enough mass from Brits to force any real damage. Let's see the mana box, not that high, 100 mana, I mean 9 manas. And yeah, which position do you like more at this current point, even though they're quite equal, I would say.
I definitely prefer France. I think the goal of this H2 timing from France isn't necessarily to like win the game outright. It's more to make Brits not be able to do their Manor Boom. And if you look at Brit's Manor Pop, he's only on 110. He's full on wood, full on coin, so he's really like committed now. And France is going to be up. He's going to have a Musk Mass, and once the Falc pop out, plus Vils, like you can't really push into France base. And
yeah, CDB is just
it's
jumping out, one-shotting a longbow and leaving.
yeah.
I love
Yeah.
CDB. Yeah,
But nice value from Brits though to kill a house. But if you're even score as Brits, like Brits overscore quite a bit.
Yeah.
I think Brits is behind, especially since he's behind in age as well.
This is like insane. Already like the corner raiding. You can barely see them on the map. But yeah, like on this map where the hunts can be quite spread out, it's not bad at all. But yeah, Frontline knows that there are some musketeers roaming around and he's trying to find them, but it's so hard to see them. Perfectly actually.
But Frontline does know they're there.
Yeah.
He has them cut off and
Yeah,
he has an
usually-
idea.
Yeah,
Oh, but he doesn't find them. That's crazy.
they might run into all of these villas and pick up one or two, which would be
Longbow have long line of sight though. I think he might almost see them.
I don't
No,
think he
not
did.
quite.
No, the absolute
Crazy.
corner raid. Yeah. Two of them probably gonna end up dying. Splits the shot. Oh my god, one was low already.
Gonna be 3 vills dead.
Yeah, one was low.
Maybe even a 4th, technically. Probably 3.
Maybe if there is one low. There is a low will here. No, not enough.
Nah, it won't go down. So
But
Frontline's aging up behind, but look at Ketter. He just knows he's playing safe though. He's not gonna click with the 2 foul because in theory Brits could be massing and he could just get cleaned up. And let's say Ketter is just massing Musk, and he might be waiting on his next shipment. Might lose 1 villager to this husk though. Nice by Frontline.
Already both players starting very good with the raiding.
Straight to the corner. And what is the Vill count for Brits? It's 29 for France.
Actually quite low, I would say.
Yeah, 33. Like France is ahead in eco,
Yeah.
ahead in tempo.
One will go down, one CB. Let's see on the other end. This one, maybe another. And scrums are popping out, but yeah, I don't think they will be that much danger with 3 musketeers. Some forward manners going down on the side, but actually, some of the scrums getting caught by the stars. Yeah,
Nothing crazy though.
let's see.
Ketter's doing so much damage. He's killing Manderpop. Honestly, Frontline's probably housed exactly.
Yeah, and only on 33 which is super low for this point of it. And yeah, he's gonna lose the Rex that he's getting veterancy from. Does do some fighting. Oh, that's a nice fall in the longbows. Second one. Not going for the Rex, going for the market, which means the veterancy will quickly see a lot of units that are chasing 2 stars. But
And
yeah,
this is a veteran play from Ketter.
perfect.
He's going back.
Takes what he can
doesn't-
and just leaves.
Yeah. He knows he's ahead, and I think he can almost probably tell that Frontline's house. He killed like 3 houses, maybe even a 4th. Killed a market. Like he's lost 2 vills, sure, but he's killed more Brit
That's
vills
CDB
overall.
will
Nice
probably end up
raid.
going down.
But 1 CDB for 2 husks isn't even that great of a trade.
Yeah. So after the parts, we got 1k wood into now 1k coin. So just super standard, super great play from Ketter. And Frontline first card actually sparks into the Musketeer upgrade. I guess if there is not too many scrums and the Falc's trade, you can kinda see the point of this just overwhelming with just better Musketeers. He does have a decent number of them, 6. Yeah, the main issue right now is the eco difference. It's 6 more villas, but France has CDBs.
Wait, how many vills is Brit on?
It's
37?
37, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty close. And
There's a
I
nice
think this is
raiding going
great
on.
from Ketter.
One
Nice
CDB is
raid.
gonna go down, but probably all of the husks. Oh, not even killing the 2 husks, and they barely not managed to kill. Ooh, we missed the Culverins coming from Ketter, so let's see what Frontline is preparing in response.
He's gonna make his own call. I was gonna say, Frontline is definitely the type to make his own calls.
Yeah.
Hopefully he doesn't make more Falc though, because you don't know Ketter's made call, and
Yeah,
it wouldn't be a terrible idea to just go like 4 Falc versus 2 Falc, but
he does go.
and it is gonna be called. Nicely done.
Oh, you love this spy. That's your signature.
I love
role.
it. Absolutely love it.
And with these Culverin files, it's really important to have line of sight. The man is actually giving more line of sight than the Falconets, so yeah, he spots the Culverins. Just completely backs off until he gets his own.
And will he scout the artillery foundry is the real question.
No way, but Frontline won't be able to get the second Culverin. Not only is he pop,
He needs to market trade.
Yeah.
No, does he not have a
Oh,
market?
he
Oh,
missed
he queued it late. And that's
8
gonna be the
wood.
game, I think.
Yeah, this high level, even things like that can just decide the game. Longbows being left to die. The Musketeers and Wolverines. Keturboy just instantly like clicking. He knows that. Ooh, this could be a nice villager ball. The Musketeers are killing a lot of these villagers. They do have the growth force, but again, so many villagers are dying and the Wolverine just gets sniped and the Falcons are still unhit. Only now one Falcon goes down. It's getting nice, but like Keter feels like it's winning a fight and the raid as well. Really, only 24 villagers from Brits and French is on comfortable 33 years.
Yeah, and French is just gonna get out.
Yeah.
He knows he's way ahead. He's shipping Jaegers.
Great,
This is great play from Keter.
Yeah, when Falcons are out of the picture, Jaegers become much bigger threat. Like, how do you ever kill them?
And yeah, I think Keter just knows he's ahead. He's not trying to take a fight. He's just going
He sees
around.
dead
He's raiding.
Falcons, yeah.
What's the Vil count for Brit?
He's like 26 now. Oh, he shipped 8. Yeah, he just shipped 8, so he jumped, but now losing 4 more, so he is down 4 kills, 5 actually. He's doing a big fast switch. Does he have the veteran? Not veteran yet. Strong. Actually nice people, but yeah, Jaegers. If those Hussars were here right now, it would be too late, but they just popped out and they might actually run into the Musketeers, which they definitely don't want. Yeah.
I think Frontline's gonna call the game here.
Yeah, it just feels like a slight mistake here, slight mistake there, and it just wins the game.
I guess he'll keep playing it out because it's tourney, but
Yeah.
I think if this were like a normal lobby or ladder game, this
Yeah,
is probably where you just call
already
GG.
got the shipment of Bison, and yeah, both of them already. So, as a native nerd, I like to see that. Yeah, this just standard good play from Keter. Not even adding a stable, not seeing any of those curls or wounds, just standard masks.
Yeah.
Out in the field, but there is so many. Say 30 musketeers, yeah. Does he have anything shipped for them? He does have Senegalese riflemen, so these musketeers are grounded and not. They have the same hit points, the same attack at least. He Frontline does end up making 2 Falconets now, but surely adding Wolverines for France shouldn't be too hard now. And yeah, shipping wounds to deal with these annoying pass raids. Spy is getting so much line of sight here. And yeah, the Explorer on the other side, I guess he is dead.
There was the Culves in the middle that could have been caught out, but nicely done by Keter. Also just has Musk by all his Vils. So these Huss aren't going to do anything. And that's Frontline's only advantage now is mobility, but once these goons come out, I think that advantage is gone.
Yeah, one of the Falcon goes down and the second one barely manages to survive. Frontline just rivaling on easily 35 villagers when it is on 38 CDB. Musketeer just protecting the CDBs. Yeah, just goes. Yeah, the raid was caught by shipment of wounds and just sees the score, and yeah, just incredibly standard play from Keter and instead incredibly perfect play.
Yeah, tough matchup for Brit. I think if they get those like middle XP treasures, it could be good, but
Yeah, just
yeah.
losing 21 villager during that Falk pool fight. Hard to bounce back even with the 8 villager shipment, and yeah. But it should usually outmass, if I'm not mistaken. But these fights like crazy advantage together, but Yeah, we go to the home screen now. What do you think will this mean for the series? Do you think Frontline is someone to get tilted and annoyed from losing the first game? Or do you think he will stay calm and still perform? I think he performed really well, just that Keter is after all one of the best players we currently have.
Yeah. No, I mean that was pretty picture perfect play from Keter. Like that's exactly how you want to play the matchup.
And for game 2, you won't guess. I think this Civ follows me everywhere.
Italy for Keter. Give me, what does Frontline even play versus this? It's going to be like India or Ethiopia.
Well, it was close to India. It was actually another Italy, so we have a mirror.
Oh,
So
I didn't know front. Okay.
Yeah, Frontline blind pick Italy and Keturboy counter pick with Italy.
No. Keter blind picks Italy. He picks first.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about Frontline counter picking Italy with Italy?
I think he knows that Italy, like I was talking about this on my stream, but like with no TP maps in tournament, there's like a circle of like Ethiopia beats this and like this beats that, and like there's kind of like a circle of no TP civs, and then there's just Italy bang smack in the middle, which just smacks all of them. And I think so. Frontline's like let me just mirror and see if something goes my way.
I guess if with all the practice that pros did recently, they cannot find a clear counter to Italy other than like just mirror it and hope you play better. That is pretty scary. See.
We're gonna be an FI mirror if I had to.
Yeah, we had one before today. It was Minimal and Batu. It's definitely one of the games of all time. And they are in. The map is Grand Chaco, as you said, non-TP map. No African seals to use the livestock, but again, this will always help with aging up faster and whatnot.
Italy versus Italy, baby! Keturboy spawning in the south of the map, playing Italy. Frontline spawning in the north of the map, playing Italy. Italy. I hate this Civ, but let's get into this game.
Yeah, we will be universal casters. We won't be biased. We will hope that both players lose equivalently. Yeah. Now that I look at it, there is a lot of this livestock in this map.
Yeah, there's 8 llamas, 4 llamas, and they're generally somewhere around each of the pawns.
I think Frontline just crackshotted the wrong unit. I think usually would crackshot the pilot and then melee the blowgunner, but maybe he wants to do a crackshot into crackshot. But again, that's kind of risky.
Either way, you definitely want to crackshot the
pilot. Yeah, he's so strong.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Keter's gonna find that yak though.
I know you hate Italy, but do you know how Italy plays? Like, do you know if the food treasure is more important than like coin treasure or wood treasure?
I think for the macro, I think coin and wood is generally better, but you can still get steel traps regardless of the macro. I mean, so the food will help him because I think he'll sell food for
like, look at this
steel
base
traps.
Building already.
So he sells food and he'll get steel traps.
Yeah.
And is Frontline gonna do the same? I wonder.
Almost the same base building, just on a different like angle. No wall or anything, and
does Frontline go for steel traps?
Yeah, a bit slower.
He will with the 100 coin treasure. Yeah, Keturboy's macro a bit more precise. If you look at the text coming in, I guess Frontline actually got gang saw, so it's just different ordering.
Yeah. Keter, I don't know if he sold food to get the coin, but he did get big food treasures. Another one here. But 100 coin for Frontline, he sped up his tax. 2 more llamas. Ooh, that gets 2 more here as well. See how many he has in base. Not in base yet, because he's bringing them all together.
What's the food counts looking like? So Frontline's on 230.
Exactly the same. Like you
They're
barely notice
exactly the same.
I guess Frontline XP curve is a bit worse because he shipped capitalism a bit later, but like we're talking about seconds.
Yeah, and
now-
Frontline did win the war of.
Yeah, now we're gonna see the only action we see for the next 10 minutes. Oh, this is a big treasure. Only 100 XP.
Probably no one's gonna have the balls to take it, but
Yeah.
pretty solid age up times for both. Actually, I think both people got good treasures.
Yeah, so Frontline does have a bit of idle time, and Ketur is actually already aging. So Ketur
Yeah,
is
Andy has
happy
100
with-
more food. Yeah, Ketter's definitely slightly ahead in the macro game.
This is just amazing. Seeing this building style, just I love it so much. I love when I have to siege all of this down.
Yeah, I sense some sarcasm there.
Actually, loads up wheels into the PC to move the Explorer.
Let's take a look at the decks too.
Yeah, good idea.
See if there's anything interesting. A lot of H4, makes
Yeah.
sense.
That's the group on allies even.
I bet Ketter's like full H4,
Ooh,
yeah.
that's for mortars. Easy, Usuria.
So Ketter with the slightly greedier deck, I guess, because he has an extra H4 card.
Yeah. Let's get the,
Oh, the
we
Frontline
see
has refrigeration,
Yeah,
which is
Frontline
nice.
refrigeration. Hoping we don't get to a point in the game where that is shipped at the end. Ooh, another great treasure can be picked up. Food is almost always the best treasure. Who gets here in time? Frontline has it scouted. I don't think he gets in there in time, no. He might be able
No,
to
he'll
snare
probably kill the
yeah.
Explorer. Yeah.
Let's see if Ketur can unsnare. Doesn't even try, just
Yeah, I think even if he does, I think he should get back, but even if he does unsnare, he'll die.
yeah. Outpost literally doing the parallel move.
Twisty asking in chat if there's any way to play Italy besides an FI, and the short answer and the only answer is no.
Well, depends if you want to win.
Yeah, if you want to
Yeah.
win, then no.
This is a tournament, competitive tournament, so yeah, these people kind of want to win. So yeah. Let's see, Ketur. Ooh, he's doing something different. Ooh,
Oh,
a man of quality. 5 stars, but I feel like Frontline will be clicked up by the time the stars are in the base.
Yeah, and the great thing is that Frontline adapted. Did he scout the stable from Italy or no?
No, he just saw the forward outpost and then decided to go back.
Yeah, so that's a great play because now the tower is going to be in base to help shoot the Huss that are going to idle him. So it'll actually be quite efficient for Frontline.
And from what I've seen, whoever makes more units loses. Oh, he's fast start.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Goodbye.
Can he get out?
Welcome to the Age of Empires 3 Definitive Edition.
Oh no.
So that is minus 200 resources.
He's going to try. He's sending a Huss back to pull trick it out. I like that. That's a good try.
I like it. Unfortunate that it's happening to him, but yeah, I doubt anything happens here. Oh, gets the
Kills the Explorer. Probably gets out.
This one, yeah, he's part of the environment now.
That's so unfortunate, actually. I mean, it's
It's
probably
really-
not game changing in all reality, but it
Yeah,
definitely.
he's
I know
nice.
Ketter. I know he's tweaking.
I'm not even playing and I'm
Like-
tweaking over it. Finally, we see somebody do something with Italy and instantly gets punished by the game itself.
You're only allowed to FI.
Exactly. So yeah, Ketur is gonna click up to H3 now. Frontline almost aging.
And he's gonna go Musk.
Maybe some
So he's gonna
Falcon
musk
push.
Falc Keter, which honestly might work because Ketter's gonna be a bit slower because of the Huss batch.
Yeah.
And did Keter get the other Huss out?
No, he only has one stack.
No, okay.
So Keter is aging with the TC actually. 14 Musketeers already out. No. If he aged up with 6, he didn't ship the faster age card. Because they save that for age 4 usually. Might have the Explorer. Definitely will.
Nice pickup for Frontline. Good micro. Split fire. Siege with the majority.
A bit popped. Yeah, one of the Musketeers died to the outpost and he's not popped. But again, not killing anything. Let's see how close Keter is to aging. Fucking 2 shipments, aging with the PC. I like this base building much more.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, those houses are
Yeah,
safe. The
Frontline
Lombards are
is
there to
just
take the
quite a bit
damage.
more open. And let's see.
And I think Keter, he's trying to pull trick it out. He can't get
Frontline
it though.
nothing yet.
No. Oh, almost. Yeah, that Huss is just, he's not cooperating.
Oh, watch him get the other one stuck. Yeah, the 10 Musketeers to 15. Without the support of the Falcons, can't really do too much damage.
And Frontline's gonna siege a Lombard, but does that
Kinda-
really even accomplish much?
I guess if the Musketeers weren't here, the TC could have gone forward, but it actually might get sniped. No, forces them in. Did you see the Musketeers kinda speed up?
Did that?
Oh, the game is going.
Oh, you clicked yeah, top right, noob caster.
How did I click it? Randomly. Okay. Noob producer, not caster.
Noob both.
Yeah, but no, it's Baron producing actually. Blame him for everything. Hans running
Okay,
kind of
Frontline
early
is
pace.
gonna be up. So interesting. So Keter decided to make Huss age 2, which slowed him down, and Frontline decided to
too
make
much.
Musk age 3, which slowed him down. So both players kind of like semi-FIing. It's funny, Frontline sees that Musk in the, or the Huss in the TP and decides not to shoot it.
It kind of just takes up population space for nothing.
Yeah, maybe that's conscious by Frontline. Like, oh, I'll just leave that Huss there. That's great for me.
It is 20 XP that's sitting there.
When this game finishes, I want that Hussar to be alive.
I don't think that will be the case. We'll see. You see the TC going up for with 3 wheels. That's not something you see every day. Get scouted. That's not bad. See the TC up north. This one is probably going. Yeah, this one is being built by the 3 architects that are being escorted by a single musketeer. And the remaining unitsmen just scouting around. Build the Papal Guard. Finally end this Hussar. For the ability, they're able to hit him inside. But did Keter actually micro him to like move him around?
Could have. That's actually hilarious. Oh, goodbye, Minutemen.
Yep.
And what's Keter up to? Switch to his perspective. So Papal Bombard
see
call
this,
coming
into
in.
this, into that, tra-la-la.
Tra-la-la, tra-li-li. But what does Frontline have on the way? What was his shipment?
Nothing yet. He shipped more of these, I think, to age up. The Lombard.
And did Keter? Look at Ketter's shipments?
Yeah, Keter didn't ship anything H3. He just went slower H2. I mean, slower to H3 and then skips H3.
Yeah. Yeah,
She
he just has 2
probably-
extra shipments.
Yeah, but
That are H4.
Frontline probably has a lot more eco right now, right? Because he should. Let's see. No, he has nothing in the Lombards. He's broke. And he's shipping scrums while Keter already has the Lombards now. Look at them.
I think Ketter's in a great position. I mean, he's shipped 2 shipments H4, third one coming in, and I think Frontline's only about to get his first.
Yeah, and all 3 TCs are now working for Frontline. Keter is slowly adding his 3rd one, but yeah, I don't think there will be any massive advantage anytime soon. Yeah, they're pretty much the same. But the big thing is that Keter is quite a bit faster with his H4 shipments and army. So let's see. Big mass from scrims actually.
Yeah, this is dangerous for Frontline though. He just doesn't have a shipment to counter these Papal Bombard.
Not that much.
Take a look at
Yeah.
Yeah, he's so far from a shipment.
Where is that? Oh, and the artillery is gonna come from a long way. This TC will probably end up going down. Not a bad volley for Culverins, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I guess it's not the end of the world if this TC goes down, but all these slight advantages are going the way of Keter, and he's just so ahead because he has the extra 2 H4 shipments in.
Exactly. And Frontline actually, again, not being able to make Culverins. Being able to make 2, but Keter has 3 plus the aura from the bombards. So yeah, again, will the Culverin fight cost Frontline the game?
Well, I think he has 2 extra actually, and he's probably gonna send his own Culverin, most likely. And so he actually will win the Culverin war.
Yeah, I guess neither player going for the guard yet. Keter deciding to go for the factory now.
And Keter is doing the right thing again. Like, he could be pressing. Of course, he doesn't know what Frontline has. Like, if he had map hack, he'd just be pressuring because he knows that there's no Culve and there's not much going on. But he's ahead. He's got a 2K score lead. He's probably equal eco. He's got 3 TCs. Frontline has 2. And he's just going to play it safe.
Running around a lot, so we're sitting here. And yeah, see the native. Oh, do you know why this native should be prioritized?
Why?
Because I believe this technology gives infantry 10% speed, and these basically are already so fast, you might actually make them faster than Cav when they use the ability.
Oh,
So,
wow. 10% speed is actually pretty
yeah,
good.
it's the biggest buff from any native for speed specifically. I think these are just
Wow.
shipments. Yeah, units train faster and faster. But yeah, the 10% speed on these units would actually do a lot. Look at them, they're already moving so fast.
And I think that's guard Culve coming in for Frontline. Does
Yeah.
Keter also have that tech on the way? Is he teching into more Culve? He is.
Yeah, but probably gonna get attack after this batch of Culverins, and he's up to 50 wheels while Frontline is actually only 40. Struggling to find hunts, I believe. This no fear of Cav of any kind, just going pure skirms, raiding with them. Yeah. The Hussar finally meets his end. He defended
No.
the settlement valiantly.
Rip Huss.
Nope. Now Bersiglier is trying to get stuck. This is actually the old Inca native, so maybe there is a priestess there converting all of these units. Look at the HP of this thing. Insane. Yeah, with Faradem. Just 2 Bersiglieri get wiped off of the map. 1 Bersiglieri raiding. What is this? To the edge. I guess there is not much hunts in the middle, it's all on the sides in this map. Yeah, Keturboy quietly getting 3,000 to 4,000 score lead.
Yep, he's just up a TC. So what's the Vil count? 60 versus how many?
Probably 45. Ooh,
Yeah,
43.
43.
He notices the lack of handicap and he's shipping Papa Lancers, but is that enough? Like 2 volleys from this many Bersiglieri will probably kill a Papa Lancer.
Yeah, honestly, something I'd like to see from either player, and this might just be me being me, is if you just train 3 spies and you can have full line of sight. Because I feel like Frontline had a bit of a window where Keter didn't have the Culve upgrade and all this stuff, and if he had 3 spies out on the map, he could feel much more confident knowing what Keter has and kind of push out and essentially just having the knowledge would make his army be able to be
just
much
look
more
at the map,
aggressive.
how much more developed Keter's base is. Already making all of the meals, preparing for a long game, and being on 3 TCs, while Frontline is still only on 2. And even though he has the refrigeration in his deck, I just think the villager efficiency and numbers are both for Keter. He has shipped the advanced arsenal already. So yeah, his artillery is gonna get another 10%, I believe, stats. Oh, it already has this for speed, right? Let's see their speed. Bam, 4 speed.
Oh, all the calves walking. Oh no.
Pull trick should get them out of range, right?
Yeah.
Lock on. Ooh. Then the mouse shots in. Yeah. Not common that you see Scrum Culverin, pretty much. I feel like if he could hide these Papa Lancers and maybe mass a few batches more, they could swing it. Keter is pretty much full pop, so he won't be able to add yes, but I like this. He's adding just a few has to be able to snare stuff, and I think the rest of the arsenal decks. Best arsenal decks, should I say? And yeah, with military drummers from Advanced Arsenal and this technology,
The raid in the south as well.
yeah, these guys could be 6 speed.
So what's the Vil count? 74 now. It's probably slowly been ticking up more and more. Frontline 54. So it's like a 20 Vil difference. I guess in theory it just does come down to one fight, but even if Frontline wins a fight, it has to be super convincing. Otherwise, Keter could potentially remass.
And Frontline shipping more of these Papa Lancers. He does have a, I guess, window of having less villagers, being able to max pop with a bigger army. Try to crash this way, but he's just struggling because of the economy. Can't make him this. Yeah, even 7 spring guns for Keter, I believe. Yeah,
And
and
he's getting all the arsenal upgrades. What about Frontline? Papa Lancer's going to be his way in here.
just such a big difference in the Culverins. How do you ever beat that? Not only are his Culverins bigger in number, they're also better in stats because of the arsenal decks. And he has the line of sight tech, so he definitely sees these Culverins just chilling here.
Oh no.
Ooh, big lineups on those two, just instantly died.
And I think that
Papa
might
Lancers
be...
do pop, but again they pop directly to 20 angry Halberdiers. Just good nice pull. And yeah, Papa Lancers, while it's strong against infantry, they just don't have the base damage to kill artillery. And I think we are
And that's
watching the
probably gonna be
last
the
fight,
game.
yeah, very soon. Bomber just not being able to do anything in this fight because of the Bulgarian superiority, and we see the end of the Italian mirror. Just much better prep, I would say, with by Keter. He's definitely, I talked to him before, and he does think that Italy is the best team in the game if played to like perfection, which is quite hard to pull off. To see isn't that easy, but that will not stop me from calling it lame. Just see pop. The military was always kind of keeping up, but just the Culverins being sniped means that, yeah, your infantry-based army can't do much.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, great game from Keter. I like the Huss start too. It was like kind of refreshing to not see just play straight FI. And I think honestly, Frontline going Musk kind of played into Ketter's hands a bit there as well. Like maybe he had a window to go straight FI and do a bit of damage and have faster tempo, but him going for the Musk and not really doing much damage kind of played into Ketter's hands. And Keter also rightfully keeping his shipments for Age 4 was quite a good play.
Yeah, I was surprised. Frontline shipped both of the H3 like Lombard shipments, so I expected him to have like some crazy eco or something, but by the time he was H4 he had nothing in his Lombards. So still sad about the Hussar, but yeah, at least that didn't cost him the game. That definitely would have been a lame way to go out. But one pass up or down rarely changes the game. Let's see if they are ready for game 3. Which, let me just check on which map we are playing. So the next game will be on Ivory Coast. Ooh, I love that one. It's similar to the one your team is playing on, the Gold Coast, just slightly different. I believe it has whales in the water, and it's kind of just bigger. It has better and more pronounced natives for native play, as we saw. I believe Opti versus Lucas. Lucas used them actually quite well, almost upset, I would say, Opti that game when playing as the French natives. Let me just ask.
I didn't catch that series. What was the score of Lucas?
Well,
Was
he
it
fought
5-0?
well, but it was a 5-0 for Opti. But that game was actually kind of close. Some would say that Lucas was supposed to win that one. No shame in losing to Opti, of course, but yeah, I really liked that game. He was just playing French, and he went like Conquistador Akan H2 against Japan from Opti. But yeah, Opti just very solid defense. Opti, I believe, he was down to like 10 basic villagers or something at one point, and still he managed to win the game.
What map? So it's Ivory Coast. Do we
Yeah.
know the Civ picks yet?
Nope, they are not sure yet. Maybe taking a small break. So after Ivory Coast, it's Vistula, Bassin, and Darfur. Vistula the Bassin is one of the maps where people play the Highlander USA strat that you're familiar with.
Yeah.
So far, you have 0% win rate with it on this tournament, but
Right.
yeah, you coach Shake, who won on it. Yeah. Let's see, and Darfur is
What's your win rate in this tourney? Just out of curiosity, Anthony.
not a single loss yet.
Gotcha. Okay.
And we
Understood.
have picks for game 3, which will definitely surprise you.
Boy, let me take a guess. Let me take a
Okay,
guess.
so Frontline, can you
Give me Frontline. Give me France.
no, it's actually USA.
Okay.
So that was
Okay, and then Keter.
Yeah.
I don't know. Give me Sweden. I don't know.
actually it's Sweden from Temu to Germany.
Oh, whoa, German. Okay,
Yeah,
I like that.
like
German
that
does
as
well.
And let us quickly find the game.
That's nice for German because they get the starting XP treasure. The trickle, like in German, kind of struggle for XP.
Well, I didn't know that map had that. Good co-caster knowledge.
Yeah, I kind of play the game a little bit, you know.
Yeah, I've heard it.
But although I don't know, I feel like USA is probably who picked first this map. It was Frontline.
Yeah, no.
So it was a counter pick
Yeah,
German.
Yeah, so counter pick Germany. Probably cooked up something.
Crazy. I wonder.
Yeah, I mean, definitely didn't expect Germany as a counter to the USA. I definitely didn't expect USA on Ivory Coast.
Yeah, USA on Ivory Coast is completely fine. Like I think Ivory Coast or Vistula Basins where you'd use like
Yeah.
USA if that was your prep.
We are in game 3 of the Keter versus Frontline series. Starting on the left side of the map in the color blue, we have Frontline with his home country of USA versus Keturboy on the right side in the color red, playing as the Germans, surprising both of our experienced casters with this Civ pick. Let's see what kind of counter strat was cooked up, because this was Keter's counter pick. And let's see if the Highlanders make an appearance even on maps where we kind of don't expect them.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Ketter's got cooked up. It's not going to be Chinese immigrants, or did he?
No, he's just popped, so he can't send it. He's doing it.
Oh, okay, good.
And-
Thank God. Thank God.
But just not usual to see it in the deck. Just took me a moment to come back. Probably just, yeah, standard stuff. No capitalism, no bank, just standard immigrant stuff. Does he have a kind of a heavier H3 deck than those Highlander builds are? He doesn't have like native treaties or anything, even though natives in this map are quite
Yeah.
good.
I was going to say
and
native
Font-
treaties seems really good to have on this map,
Yeah.
but he doesn't have it.
Let's see what.
So it might be some sort of semi gameplay from USA then. In that case, like Highlander into an age up.
Could be. Keter, just standard Germany deck. Nothing crazy going on here. Does have some anti-water. I guess he doesn't have the 8 Ulan, but yeah, just has the 2. And yeah, let's see what kind of treasures that's gonna find. Look at all of these elephants. Golly
Ketter's
gee.
going to the back of the base as well. He might be able to steal down a treasure, but he won't. Okay, I thought if Frontline went for the bigger treasure, could have been a bit risky. Ketter steals the XP. That's quite funny.
This is the 100 XP, so usually you just crack through the line and kill the board. Kinda hard when your opponent is close by. The first Jimmy Grant's wagon went up north, but where is the second?
Where'd the other one come from? Did he not take it from the TP yet?
Oh, he must have. I'm confused.
He took the bottom TP.
Oh yeah.
On Ketter's side. Wow, that's a great play.
Yeah,
'cause
that's
now
annoying.
Ketter's
Yeah,
TP is gonna be
Germany
exposed.
probably is gonna walk all the way to the bottom and then realize that he can't build the TP there.
That's a great adaptation from Frontline.
Yeah. Just thinking that his opponent is just gonna prioritize the stage coachable TP line and finds the whole TP there. I like it.
Wow.
Still not.
Yeah, Ketter's gonna be unhappy when he goes down there and scouts that.
Well,
Ooh, and Frontline's Explorer is near Ketter as well.
Yeah.
So he's gonna chase him down a bit, bully him. I don't think Ketter's gonna be able to get a TP up, to be
Yeah,
honest.
but he's not even chopping that hard for it.
No, I think he definitely intends to get it, and when he scouts
Yeah.
it, he's not gonna be happy.
Instantly.
Yeah, he instantly turns around. He's not with it.
Body blocked by the elephant. Actually, this treasure. 50.50. Looks like a big food.
Interesting. Ketter also getting placer mine, so it looks like he's not gonna play H2 bow stuff, or maybe he's just getting it, regardless. But super standard USA stuff so far.
Let's end up building a TP here. He might make some conks simply for the Ulans that are definitely gonna, at least in some numbers, show up. So yeah, I like this. One issue in this map is that you will never be able to build a TP on the opponent's native on this side.
Yeah, I mean you never need to. What's USA's starting building? Was it a stable or was it okay?
Yeah, stable and a saloon for pop.
Yep, I like. And so it's super standard 10-10 Highlander
Let's
build. He ships
see
the
what
church,
Ketter
gets
is
the
doing.
trickle.
6 wheels, 2 heavy cab shipment first, of course. Some pikes actually to try and siege down, but if conks get made, they can just run and kill the pikes.
Oh, it's going to be a 50-50 here. Big 50-50 coming in. Who do we have? Keturboy has the advantage here. He's doing some fake outs. Oh, both people misclick, but Ketter gets it in the end.
Oh my god. That is so annoying. Do we have
And Ketter gonna
church in-
snare 'cause he has
church in-
Ulan.
Church in base. Because no TP possibility. See, Frontline not making any of the conks. Yeah, he's shipping Highlanders now probably. Getting coin for that. Yeah, this general is not long for this war. Not these elephants here. It's chilling. Yeah, it's just so far naked Highlanders, no Hussars out, no nothing.
Shooting with the Vills even. So you can get the... It's actually a great play from Frontline. A TC 3 shots in Ulan. Or excuse me, 2 shots in Ulan. But if you... Or 3... Okay, hold up. 3 shots in Ulan, but if you do like 10 damage worth of anything, you can just shoot with Vills at 2 shots.
Actually, amazing coaching by Babs.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know?
And 1 TP even going to go down before the Highlanders come out. It's going to be close.
Yeah, so right now it's 10 Highlanders, with this it's probably gonna be 9, right? One
Oh, but I think it's going to get out. It's going to get out.
Big
Oh,
damage.
will it? Oh my
got
god,
out.
it gets out.
It's still up. It could just got a pass.
Wow, yeah, that's huge.
10 Highlanders out. Let's see what Germany is shipping next. Bowls. Loading a lot of wood. Double racks. Could this be a bit more of an H2 play? Just deal with the Highlanders and then maybe make some more pikes, siege all of the DPs down, and then maybe go H3 or something. Because everything here loses to crossbow, just nothing to snare them. And
Wait, yeah, he didn't go for Hussar. That's
ooh,
interesting.
I love this. I love this wall, although I don't think it will be built in time.
Yeah, but even just to have one.
No, he cancelled.
Yeah,
it.
okay, never mind.
Still, the shipment of crossbows with how many? Already 12. 20 crossbows is exactly how many you need to kill a Highlander. 19 crossbows will not one-shot a Highlander. Actually, yeah, they won't.
Great hold from Ketur.
Nice snare. With
Snare
all
will
this.
come in from an
I
Ulan.
feel like I don't like mixing Highlanders with the Coon. It's not.
Yeah, they kind of do the same thing.
Yeah, and they die to the same thing, aka crossbows in this scenario. One of the Highlanders just completely ignored. He's gonna kill a lot of these if yeah, thank you, crossbows. And yeah, Ketur just sitting on comfortable 20 wheels with like 8 settler wagons, while USA is only on 19 wheels. So
This is really unfortunate because I think if these conquistadors were Hussars, just imagine there's only like
yeah,
a batch of 5 pike and 3 Ulan to defend here. I think this would have been a clean for USA.
I think.
And what's
they-
Ketur's follow-up? Is he going to age? Okay, it's going to be 10 more pike.
shipping-
And coin behind, he's going to age.
So, aging behind this. He has a solid mass that will be able to deal with the remaining of this having. Ooh, a villager might be down. No, the pike goes down. Yeah, just these conks not feeling that valuable. They cost almost as a goon. Yeah. Ketur just going for that bow pike and yeah, denying them any sort of value. Struggling to kill
Conquistadors
the
going down
pikes
as well.
because yeah, they have a quite terrible attack animation. See if I'm fair. So he's down to 6 Highlanders. And yeah, shipping his second shipment of seminars, so sticking it out in H2. I feel like we will see a fight under Germany's base that will just be crushed by Germany by once he ages up and he gets his first shipment, right? Minutemen are down and the wall was eventually deleted, but yeah, Israel Prince coming in, a shipment is ready, so no siege from this army whatsoever. I think Keturboy can just chill back, relax, wait for his H3, maybe poke a bit with these crossbows because they have the same range as these Seminoles, and yeah, again, these crossbows doing so much work for Ketur.
I think Ketur's in a great spot. He's going to be age 3. The Highlander push hasn't done much. I mean, it's also a 10-10, so it's not super eco for USA. And what's USA's follow-up from this?
Nothing. Maybe say
Yeah, going to be age 2.
But like, look at the economy difference. 20. I guess he has the church car, which is like 4 wheels. So he has like realistically 28 wheels, but Ketur is on like 32 wheels. Ooh, shipping the 9 Ulans. Not sure. Not getting the veterancy for crossbow actually, not for the Ulans, but shipping the Ulans. Oh, cancelling the shipment last moment and going for the scrap actually.
Yeah, these 24 Seminole are actually going to be really hard to deal with. They're super jacked.
Yeah. But yeah, you're getting a nice batch of skirms. But yeah, I feel like he knows that USA will not likely add heavy care at this point, so he's fine into getting crossbowmen veterancy and then making 15 or how many skirms he's gonna get now.
Yeah, not having any Hussar from USA, I think has been a bit of a blunder this game. I think they'd even do well at this point in the game, but I guess it's hard to know. Like, we have the line of sight; it's very easy to say, and Conquistadors are such a good unit, but
Yep.
yeah, like this mass Ketur has perfectly counters what Frontline's doing, and by the time Frontline mixes Cav, Ketur's probably gonna make sure he has
I mean,
anti-Cav.
just a few Cav won't do anything to this mass of skirms and crossbows. Like, at this point, they will just kill. Like, if it's 1 or 2 Hussars, they will just get one tap. Okay, I didn't know these guys can go stealth.
Honestly, nor did I.
Okay. You live, you learn.
Not that I think it'll accomplish that much, but
Yeah, imagine they come out of stealth and then they have to wind up their animation. Like, get shot at.
could be.
Yeah, they're so slow. They might even run into some Woolens. Gets H3 for Frontline. Keter probably was playing a bit more safe because he wasn't sure what USA was doing, which is always an option. USA sometimes like to sit back, mass more, and then try to take a later H2 fight. But now that he knows that there is nothing from like that coming, he is more comfortable to push out on the map. And yeah, these Seminoles are gonna be kind of outranged by these scrums. 4 range is quite a bit of a difference. Solid anti-cap though from USA.
Yeah, I'm not sure. USA is in an okay position, but it feels like Ketter's just like one step ahead.
I'm kinda surprised that he's not shipping Gatlings.
Yeah, Gatlings would do really great versus USA.
Germany.
I mean, Germany, Jesus. USA would Gatlings would do well versus Germany because Germany doesn't have a Falk shipment.
Yeah, and there is only a few Ulans here that can collapse, and they will get one-shot by these conquistadors. With the Seminoles under the flag doing work against these scrums and crossbows. Now they're just, yeah, chilling with it. But yeah, I imagine if Gatlings were here.
Ketter taking small losses, but overall he's fine.
The
and
goons are going away.
Conquistadors are out of position. Ketter's gonna click this.
Yeah, Highlanders are still here though, not to be underestimated. They are definitely not gonna last long against this mass anti-infantry from Keter, but yeah, 2 of them will end up leaving and they do soften the Ulan mass. Let's see what Keter is shipping behind this. Making Falks himself. What were you saying about no shipment? Who needs a shipment?
Just gotta brute force the Falcons sometimes yourself. 3 Falcons even gonna come out.
Yeah, and this will totally annihilate 3 Gatling shipments that he probably expected, but yeah. Now shipping some 4 wagons. Blockhouses shipped. Coin kinda looking bad for Germany. This map doesn't have too much coin, right? Like he just started this mine, he has half of this one, and then I guess, ooh, this is a gold mine though.
Yeah, I think also he has enough army to secure enough map here. I think he has enough anti-cav versus German. Like, you're never really scared of the cav mass from Germany.
Maybe an Ulan shipment. Yeah, imagine if he shipped Ulans now. I feel like the USA, of course, not Germany. If they could brute force their way through this German anti-cav, but I guess war wagons should be on the way.
When the blockhouses and the Falcons.
One of the blockhouses
goes
down instantly. Try to pick up reinforcements, I like this. One of the war wagons is instantly gonna go down. Maybe another one if the shark could lock on. Great fight so far from Frontline, but if we can get something to flank this Falconets, nothing. He will have a shipment, but just not macroing for the Ulan.
The issue now is that Frontline is on the German side of the map. Although his units, I think they should be able to get out. The Falcons are trying to trap them.
I think the USA player will take heavy damage from these Falcons if he tries to run here. He needs something to flank the Falcons. Ooh, this wall is already doing such good work. Oof. Every volley, 3 to 4 units are just sent flying again and again. One of the Falcons goes down, right? No, it was a TP. One of the Falcons only now going down. But yeah,
wow,
the anti-cav from USA is dissipating so many scrums. 4 wagons are just dishing out damage. One of the Falcons is still here. Gonna take some more good volleys, and I feel like we just watched the game-ending fight.
Yeah, it felt like Frontline potentially had a window to keep running around or
just the
chip
map layer
on or something, but yeah. Just getting caught out on the other side of the map is unfortunate.
This is not something you see every day. The USA training 3 Gatlings while shipping 3 Gatlings. But how does he deal with war wagon mass that he's now growing? And the shipments, Germany, Ulan is coming, Sweden, Ulan, war wagon.
Ready to fire.
So there's gonna be 7 Gatlings. Is actually a pretty crazy amount.
Yeah, but no better unit than war wagons against that.
Yeah, and there's no skirm mass, as well as there's not even really a big enough anti-cav mass to deal with the Ulan properly. Maybe he's hoping for a huge volley.
Oh, maybe.
Honestly, a frontline. Yeah.
Ooh, wait
Okay,
a
he
moment.
shows him. Here's the volley. Here's the volley.
Ooh, half of the infantry that goes down. But
Wow,
yeah,
and
Kulven
Cole's coming
and
out.
war
Wow.
wagons. Yeah, I think that's a GG for the Gatlings. They will try to collapse on the Kulvenis, but Kulvenis one-shot them, so instantly gonna take 2 more out, yeah. And USA just has nothing to deal with these war wagons.
How did Keter know to make Colgren like that? That's actually such a great play.
I mean, probably because he still didn't see the Gatling shipments, and he saw his own Falcons die, so he probably expected Gatlings coming down.
Great plays from Keter.
Just
really
perfect
great
play,
plays.
Once again, third game in a row. So we see some of the scrums from USA. Yeah, that's gonna be a big shipment. So an H3 shipment, 500 coin just gives 17 scrums. Yeah, how do we deal with this tempo? USA is
Frontline
out of
definitely
coin.
had a big window
Look
to
at
win
the
this
villagers
game.
from USA, 40 villagers, but none of them are coining. And Germany is on 49 villagers.
He's gonna go for Jaeger, I think.
Yeah, all of his wills over here, but nothing to raid them with. And Jaeger's gonna come in. And yeah. Ooh, maybe one of the. Nah, just nothing to be big for. One of the last remaining Falk goes down. But again, these war wagons I feel like don't even need to run from this. There's more war wagons than skirms from the opponent. Even while shipping Jaegers, he can still take a fight and win. Yeah, score says 5,000. USA just maybe macroing for Ulans now because he doesn't have anything else to ship. I guess he still has a lot of people. But yeah, so much of his XP curve was used up in that H2, which just didn't do any damage particularly.
Yeah, and I think Frontline.
Here, one of the remaining Highlanders actually raiding. But yeah, probably not. Yep. Honorable death to that one. Gonna make some more conks, which probably kinda made his H2 so weak.
Yeah, and I think Frontline's just gonna keep playing it out because it's a tourney game, but he's definitely far behind. It would take quite a miracle.
Germany just everywhere on the map. One will try and raid. More units gonna be picked off here. Weak reaction by Frontline to kill the Ulan, but yeah, one villager will go down to the Ulan. Again, no option to get coin. Now kinda sneaking some of his villas down. But again, he's using his base as distraction, and I don't think that's often a viable play.
And sieging a saloon's actually pretty big here because that is 20 pop.
Yeah. None of these batches are gonna come out completed. Quickly scrambling to build some houses. Does end up shipping the Ulans, but again, there is for Keturboy, like, yeah, 12 war items, and he holds his just Frontline. I feel like playing pretty well, but pretty well is just not good enough for Ketur. Like, I don't think, yeah, look at this, just lost 1-2 wills whole game pretty much, just keeping the distance, just giving enough gas where necessary, and taking the win again. Like,
yeah, really solid plays the entire time from Keter.
Let's see. This doesn't count the 10 or so conquistadors that were present in the Highlander fight, but you can see for Germany he lost like 6 units, and his units are like bows and pikes. It's like peanuts compared to the value of USA units, simply because they're on such a worse economy and that their units are more expensive, and yeah, just not being able to mass ever again. If you see the total reds, Germany just comfortably ahead the whole time.
Yeah, there was definitely a window for USA to win potentially with the Highlander Huss timing, or even later on with like shipping Ulan, or just like kind of waiting a bit more for like a bigger mass. But yeah, I think Keter just forcing the issue both times and just playing really solid
Yeah.
and tempo and kind of forcing these mistakes almost.
I'm glad it was at least with Germany and not the S tiers that I'm expecting to soon see the red flag.
Yeah, we got to see a red flag
The
from
next
both of them.
map is Vistula Basin, so Frontline actually not gonna be able to pick USA again, but Keter might be the one playing USA this time. I'm still not sure. Let me just ask our players.
What has Keter played? He's played France, German. What was
And
game
Italy.
2? Italy.
So
So he's got Bato USA, in my opinion. He's probably
Yeah.
going to go USA or Bato last map.
I hope not, but yeah, that's probably the most likely case. What do you think Keter, Frontline is gonna do? He still has Otto.
Versus USA, well, I guess who picks first? Keter picks first. Keter's probably going to blind pick USA. Frontline will counter pick Otto. That's my prediction. Bang, bang. Give me that. Give me that. I know I'm right.
Waiting still.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe we get an auto mirror, who knows. Today Batu and Minimal played 3 mirrors in a row.
Could be an auto mirror, very true.
But yeah, this map, shame that Keter already played French. Actually, Frontline, does Frontline play France? Because I really like France natives on this map. I actually think this is the best native map in the game, because you get Jagiellon and Vaza. So you have both the Scrum, Goon and Heavy Cab in H2 from natives. You have good techs, and then when you get H3, you have the Winged Hussars, which are like, when upgraded by all the French cards, probably like the strongest cav unit in the game.
Yeah, Frontline probably his best 2 civs left are France Auto. Keter probably his best 2 civs left are USA Auto. And I predict Keter USA, Frontline Bato.
Yeah, and then game 5 would be Otto France, I guess.
Auto France probably, yep.
Yeah. They are still thinking.
Could lock Auto here as Keter as well. And play something different on game 5. Because Auto's a very safe lock pick.
Looking really bad so far for Frontline's team of SKG. Just before this, as you casted, Haza absolutely annihilated Phoenix in a 5-0 sweep. Took out the broom and everything. And now Frontline is staring down a possible similar outcome. Just masterful drafting by Geeks, I would say. Nothing on these 2 guys. They're both great players, but the Geeks being able to draft both Keter and Haza in the same team, just amazing performance. Get this guy as the new coach at Liverpool. Nothing else to say. We won't mention what Lionheart did with his team. That thing is, yeah. That one is looking rough for week 2 and 3.
Yeah.
So yeah, looking at this as the current C2 player for Bigs, what do you feel like about playing against Keter potentially next week? Big
I feel good about playing versus Keter. I think he's definitely the favorite to win, but I think mechanically I'm on par with him, and I think he maybe plays more civs than I do, but I think the civs I play, I think I could compete with him for sure.
Yeah, I hope so. You are on my team.
Yeah,
So
no, I think
we
it'll be a
have
good
the
series.
picks
Though.
for game 4. We were close, I
Okay.
guess. So Keter picks USA, but it's not an auto counter pick, it's a French counter pick.
France. Yeah, okay.
One of the
Very
things I
fair.
mentioned. Let me just define the game. I doubt we'll see native play from France because, yeah, it's USA doing the Islander stuff, but I would be really hyped to see because I really think that this map has absolutely broken natives. One of which is always in your base, which is super nice to have. Just always have at least one of them.
Interesting to counterpick with France. I wonder if we'll see like Psionic play like the FF, but the FF just doesn't work versus
Yeah, I feel like the
Highlander
FF
stuff.
only works if your opponent doesn't right-click your TC and your age up stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
But who would ever do that at this level?
No, never.
Exactly.
Especially not only boss. He wouldn't
Yeah.
do that.
He in fact won that series, so he probably won that game as well.
Yeah, probably
Big.
something like that. Big. Ooh. USA. What?
USA!
USA. USA.
We are approaching the 4th of July. Can't have USA being nerfed in a patch anytime soon with that coming up. And
No.
jokes aside, we are here in game 4 on the Vistula Basin. At the top we have Frontline as the French in the color blue versus Keter in the bottom as the USA in the color red. We already see a bit of a different type of Highlander play because Keter is chopping. Last game, Frontline did a 10-10, which is quite, I wouldn't say all laney, but lower eco side. While we see Keter over here already chopping from the get-go.
You know, something interesting I'd like to point out about CMC is since they have two like S+ tier players, I think Keter and Hazza have been like lobbying each other a bunch.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And I think normally Keter probably would have gone for the 10-10 maybe, but they must have lobbied and tested some stuff and like figured out some stuff, and he's gonna go for the greedy variant. And I wonder why that is. And it would be interesting to hear what their conversation was as to why they picked USA and why they decided to go greedy versus
Yeah,
potentially
I'm sure if I were
Frontline
to listen to their conversation, it would be so high level I wouldn't understand what is happening. But yeah, I'm sure it would be interesting for higher caliber players like you. We see France doing a 12-10, no honey pot. Actually, decides to chop at the last moment. Does have a blue treasure near base and is doing a blue treasure now. So thankfully for him, not gonna get sniped or anything. Knows that the TP was built somewhere on the other side. He doesn't see it. And yeah, map natives on this map, as I said, House of Vaza, House of Yegelian. An insane combo of natives just gives you a Scrum, a Goon, and 2 options for carry card. One of being in H2, and the other one being the Winged Hussar, which just kills everything it touches. And yeah, we see the Chinese immigrants coming out for USA, taking the last 2 remaining spots on the big PP line. But for France, we have 14-20, so not the ideal, usually 13-20. We see Keter going for a bit of a risky play.
Look at France's perspective. He should cancel that villager in age, right? Yeah. Or does he?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, okay, nice. 50-50, 50-50, baby.
Let's see it. At worst case, this Explorer is definitely gonna die. Ooh, I think
Frontline got it.
Ooh, he's still locked in. Doesn't snare actually with the Explorer.
Yeah, he doesn't snare.
Yeah,
He might not get the kill
native scout
now.
doesn't snare. He is faster, so he will eventually do 5 damage at a time. Might be able to kill it if the Explorer can get like 1 or 2 shots extra. This is the shot. And yeah, the native scout with 3 more hits will kill him.
Oh, will it though? Will he TC? He won't TC fire because he needs to get the bank. Why did he stop hitting?
It's
No!
fine. The Explorer can just chase him down, surely. Somewhere at...
No, I think he's out. He's gonna break his ankles.
Let's see.
You know what I would have done right there? I would have taken a villager from the coin mine and blocked the explorer. Yeah, and Frontline picks the wrong direction. Ankle's broken. Keturboy crossing him up.
Left, right, left, right. Keter in 4.
Keter in 4. Keter in 5, I guess.
I guess for this it's 5, yeah. Frontline, aging standard 400 wood, nothing fancy about this. Let's see the deck. I think this is a bit more H4 focused than the last French deck we saw this series, but this kind of screams to me that he's just gonna make it a curve, right? With the Highlander stuff. No 600 coin or anything.
I guess this is just gonna be straight FF
And I might be good against the eco version that won't just outright kill you if you FF. But this
it
is
should
quite...
be, and he's full age too.
Yeah, this is just the bare necessities. I kind of like the dance hall. Oftentimes USA players get to H4, have the broken cowboys, but then they don't have this card, just allows them to have like double the population.
Yeah, great card to have in deck. Honestly, that's all you really need to go to age 4.
Yeah, maybe two heavies with like a big pop. And we see the Chinese immigrants taking House of Hase. I doubt we'll see the Torps, at least not anytime soon, but the big button is always useful, just gives you extra eco over time.
Well, this eco variant's actually quite good. He has a bank, he has capitalism. Is that explorer gonna die? Oh, not quite. Frontline almost gonna... That would have been a huge pickup for him.
Still, taking 70 XP in the explorer off the map is not a bad reward in itself.
Hello.
So, does this eco build... So it skips advance alone, right?
Yeah.
So does the build struggle into getting all 10 Highlanders? Does it, like...
Well, it depends what he's gonna do with the build. You don't necessarily even have to go Highlander. Like, I think he's just gonna age up.
I guess. That's also an option. Let's see. France has a stable, but already quarter of the way up. Stable is there just to train goons in case of an attack, while shipping the 8 skirms upon age up. And Ketra just not training. Oh, going for the Hanseatic League, so this might be an FF, just getting some of that eco in between. And kind of surprising looking at the deck choice. But yeah. Topping up the in-base coin.
So he's just going full greed. Vossator, capitalism, bank. But I don't know. This feels like his deck isn't well suited for what he's gonna do. Maybe he's just gonna go H4 and go full cowboy.
Look at Frontline's deck. He's just completely prepared for everything in H3 and 4.
Yeah, and I think that's because you can't really stop France from clicking age 3.
Yep. So far, the only issue to me is Ketter's deck, but let's see. His age up is Kentucky, so that's the skirm shipment one, right?
Yep.
Frontline now sees that there are no Highlanders or anything popping out yet, so he kind of feels comfortable to push out and try to get this TP down.
Yes.
Ketter gonna get one last TP wagon out, get the Nat and base. Capital wagon gonna go down somewhere, not sure where actually.
That kind of gives illusion of this crossing in. This map kind of forces you rather early to fight for the middle because a lot of coin and hunts can be centered around here. Like I've seen hunts like this walk all over the river and then have like 3 to 4 hunts all in this river crossing.
So one TP gonna go down for USA. Feels like France could be much more aggressive, just clicking the base of USA
shipping 8
here.
skirms into 5 wounds, but the only thing they do is get 1 TP. Just I feel like USA is gonna be able to transition into their own skirm pool. And look at this. Ooh. Winged Hussar is being trained already. Surprising, seeing as there are already so many wounds out in the field.
Yeah, winged husks are just pretty insane. You can use them to raid, and it's just like a super nice cab unit to be training. Nice spy from Keter. Every time I see a spy, I get happy. I love to see spies. Like, they're just so broken. They're so good. Gives you
Look
line
at
of
the
sight of
line of sight from
everything.
this capital. Just gonna negate any attempt of raiding from this whole side.
And 2 blockhouses coming in from Keter. I wonder where they're going to go up. They're
Ooh.
kind of walking into Frontline's goons here. He brings them back
Ooh, the
nicely.
native scout sees everything actually, and lives to
Yeah.
tell the tale.
But the skirm from Frontline look like they're taking the mill on his
Now
side.
you don't want to see this scout. He didn't see the winged hussars. Going for a curse of his own. Important thing to note is that the charge ability of these lancers does siege damage, so even against stuff like heavy infantry, they can just go right past the melee resist and absolutely tear their heads off. I think even more, going up to the limit of 8. I like the unit, but I don't know if they will do good against Skirmboon this early on. We see him even going for Arkins, which I believe reduces the cost of units.
No, so he got the HP. So he got the houses and he got the HP. He hasn't got the reduced coin cost one yet.
Okay, and he's just double batching skirms from this thing. Using his winged hussars as any anti-cab, which I guess will be needed because there is 7 cuirassiers out on the field. First 8 winged hussars, but again there is like 10 to 15 goons here for Frontline. One of the goons goes down.
This is going to be the fight.
Big
Is there? There's
one
not
of the
enough
winged-
anti-cav
Yeah,
here, though.
the winged hussars are good, but they're mostly anti-infantry. All of this army, I feel like, is gonna die to the cuirassiers.
The Gatlings are kind of going to act as the anti-cav, honestly, and I think Keter might just barely get out of here, maybe.
I don't think so.
No, yeah, not enough.
These skirms cannot really kite that well because their animation is quite bad compared to the standard skirm. And a big win for Frontline, I feel like.
Yeah, not the game isn't over though necessarily. Like
No,
USA
yeah.
is still so greedy.
But still, look at this army for France barely taking any losses. They lost 3 skirms and I believe 3 couriers, and that's
What's
about
he
it.
shipping right now? Is this 4 goon? Or is this 5
No,
goon?
it's 5 goons. He cancelled the,
Okay.
the 5 goons before and shipped 1 cable when he noticed no action coming. I like the
Nice
priest.
adaptation.
Very nice adaptation, and yeah, just really good fight for France. Actually surprising that USA is still so close in score, and then we see a big jump in score. Keter still making the winged hussars again. I like the unit, but I don't think that they're good in this situation.
Yeah, I think here you just want like mass goon and
Yeah,
kind of your
just cut them
skirms do
going and
alright.
try to get map control through your building spam. Ulan's gonna...
Also, I don't even think Keter necessarily really had to push. I felt like he was quite ahead.
Yeah, he's on 26 fields. France is on 31, but again, you
But
say
each
has a bank.
saloon... Oh, I guess there's no saloon,
No,
but
he
yeah, I
has
guess...
a bank and the church. I guess he has torps. Does France have torps? No, so it's the church card, the bank, and the torps giving him additional stuff. And I guess the blockhouses come with the built-in 20% gather rate.
20%. Yeah. Baron saying shipping buffed magicians. The Ulans are here,
Yeah.
and then they disappear.
For their next trick, they will disappear.
But I think they might actually, hopefully, get some value. But
Yeah, I think you're coping. Look at this.
yeah, there's so many Kerr. the Kerr just body blocks so much. This is about to be terrible.
There is nothing I feel like for these Ulans to look for here.
Are we going to see Frontline take his first game? I think we might.
And I think yes, but a lot of people are hoping for it after watching the 5-0 from Phoenix. They probably want to see a series. I like this kiting. He knows that Dulan just wants to collapse. Few of them dying before they
Yeah,
connect.
this is go time. I
Curls
think
are
we're gonna
not
see a drag box for the
body
Cur.
Ooh, still Curls are running around. Ulan's actually doing a lot here. Good work.
Oh, the pathing of the Cur around the
pathing on the
TP
curves,
as well.
The Falks are shooting only on the Ulans. Ulans now gonna kill the Falks as well. Still so many Ulans alive. I guess the magicians weren't the Ulans, but the one using the Ulans. Keturboy somehow finding value. And winning this
More
fight.
Curs coming in though. Could be okay.
Still, I feel
Wow,
like
that fight went really well for Keter somehow. But
amazing
I think,
fight.
but even the blockhouses are gonna do so much damage to
Yeah,
these
but
Curs,
still 3 full
should be
HP
enough.
Curls. Yeah, 3 full HP. No Minutemen being called.
Minutemen were already called
Yeah,
from,
already, yeah.
during that
I
fight.
got this USA, not normalcy. And yeah, 3 Curls just chasing the remaining skirms. Yeah. Oh. Definitely not what you like to see for Keter. Oh, whoa.
Oh, but I think it. No, they're gonna go down.
Although the Curse will probably be traded by the Winged Hussars, but they can probably sacrifice to kill the Catalans. Just 2 tanks hitting each other, barely doing damage. And yeah, the Polish Cuirassiers killed the French Cuirassiers.
But what does Ketter's deck look like? That's the real question. Is how
Bare
much more does he have
bones.
to ship?
I guess
Yeah.
this is not a bad shipment to reboot the Scrum Mass, but again, I don't think they are winning the Scrum War right now. Keter,
Open his deck again? What else does he have? I mean, other than the skirms, I guess Georgian, the Hamilton economics isn't terrible, but
yeah, I guess he never actually sent the this, I guess. Yeah, let's see. Ooh, this could be scary. This is actually scary. The CDB will get slaughtered by this because CDBs don't have melee resist. Even then, they would not have matter against the first hit at least. But yeah, quickly moves them away. Let's see what Frontline is doing. Frontline went through all of his military shipment. Now he's just safely getting cav combat for his 10 Cuirassiers. 574 HP versus 500 pretty much. So yeah, with the cav combat, they are slightly stronger than the Winged Hussars. Just goes to show how absolutely broken Winged Hussars are. Can't wait to make them
the
trainable.
Winged Huss are actually insane.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this is without cav combat.
That's crazy.
The only thing is they have one less splash, but then again they have a charge ability that is a Falk shot.
I wonder what Frontline used all that that wood for from 1K Wood. He didn't second TC.
I think
and
he got an
Ketter's 2
arsenal.
TC pumping right now.
Yeah, we
and
have an arsenal with range the cavalry research, so that's like 600, no 550 wood total spent on that. And yeah, I guess he's just slowly pumping off one TC while USA is overtaking in the villager count.
yeah, 44 Vills plus Church Tech plus Bank
And the
plus an
blockhouse.
extra TP and 2 Nats. Like, even without many more shipments to send from Keter, I think he's fine. And Keter, okay, he's already sent in those skirm. So he is officially out of shipments now.
Well, maybe a fort just in the middle to secure. You know that when they use
Yeah,
the
fort
fort
to-
wagon as a bait, so the opponent army sieges the fort and you just kill the army.
Could be. But yeah, Ketter's actually in just a completely fine position.
Yeah, 4k up. I just feel like that fight is completely.
I think he
swung
might
to-
cancel units in Age even. Okay, he does finish the batch.
I think by this time he probably knows that Fence is on 1 TC and that he's slowly out booming. So why even go H4 when you're like already winning by keeping the status quo?
I like Frontline. On the left side of the map, he used 1 unit to go check a coin mine, which was quite nice from him.
Yeah. It's so good. And now slowly gonna transition into a big fight for these natural resources here. Frontline now with such dominating scrum mass. And remember, these scrums have 22 range, so they will initiate fights first. A lot of curves, but look at this massive carbine cap. More scrums coming from USA, and I feel like the game is slipping from Frontline's grasp.
Definitely. Yeah, Frontline's been 1 TC pumping this whole time, and I think Ketter's just completely fine. He went full greed and
Yeah, I feel
And-
like
and
he
he's
should
just-
have
he's
lost the
outmassed.
game before this absolutely amazing fight he took. He's
Yeah.
shooting 2 quality mines, which is interesting, seeing as he still has, I guess, this. But yeah, just wonderful play from Keter again.
Jakieś rozkazania?
I still can't believe that the Winged Hussars were his only handicap in this fight here. They kinda almost lost him the game, but yeah. Now he's sitting 166 pop, while France is sitting 146 pop. Just 10 more population in the villagers, 10 more population in the army. And by the way, all of these natives are not counted towards pop. And if we count them as curse, which they pretty much are, he's on 200 pop. So yeah, definitely a big army advantage. Look at this, half of a curve goes down every volley.
yeah. USA definitely with the advantage here. Maybe a Vilpol
Ooh.
might be in order.
I think it
I think
will
with
be
a Vilpol,
necessary.
frontline could be okay.
Just feel like these goons are so much better than standard goons in a fight like this, where they can just sit and shoot.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
rate of fire being so good. That does have combat, but still. Yeah, and Keter is just gonna pull out.
Yeah, and Ketter sees the Vilpol and
Yeah, just-
great timing
yeah.
from him.
Instantly pulls everything, just no chance. Literally killing Kurz on the way out.
Beautiful micro from Ketter as
Just
well.
sits here where he's favored even more, and he's so good at it. I'm gonna do a pull trick, exactly. I'm struggling for
whittling
food
down
right
the
now.
army.
All of his villagers are on coin. Crazy amount of coin. He gathered super quickly for him. Maybe the mercs should be made, because yeah, I guess he's out of food completely. Getting some mercs instantly, and the mercantilism, because the USA version of mercantilism. Yeah, let's see what else he can make. All of the mercs are pretty much age 4. Mamelukes would go crazy, but yeah, again, age 4 is a far way out, and just no population to train these Calcus, I guess. Still, I feel like he should be making outputs at least. Better than getting the Swiss pikeman.
Could even just trade this coin and age up. Look at Frontline has the opposite issue. He has 3,000 food.
No old guard for you, man.
Yeah. And I guess he's just going to go all on wood, transition into plantation, maybe try age. And Ketter's probably going to do the same, but I think Ketter's also much happier to age with a superior eco behind.
120 damage to Kev each swing.
Every second this game goes on, Keturboy is getting more and more ahead.
Even adding a 30 now, holy. Villagers 50 for France and 56, so not that big of a difference, but oh, this fort is so disrespectful. Is Frontline trying to age? No. He just fully backed off. Let Keter walk in and set up pretty much forward fort.
Yeah, there's not much Frontline can do here.
This one
I think,
is acting like a tree. Well, the best place to hide a tree is in a forest. Frontline's
Here's gonna be the
Keturboy
fight.
smelling something and just pushing in, whether it's an Age or like any type of different massing, instantly nukes the artillery foundry. Frontline now is awkwardly stuck with 1000 of each resources after balance of power. Not being able to spend it fast enough. Getting some.
And I bet you Ketter's aging behind
Oh,
this.
veteran, you get it.
Okay, now he's
I
gonna.
will
Oh,
take that
Stagecoach, great adaptation.
Yeah, just hard to find food, but just now he transferred a lot of his wills to this hunt, and yeah, now he's just happy pumping stuff out non-stop. Even training some of the Ulans from the fort, because they are such good magicians. Yeah, this TP instantly goes down. 64 siege in these guys. I believe the coal mines. Yeah, there's still one of these. One, I guess, total is gone, but even he's transitioning Yes, because yeah, look at this. Just already set up, and how do you beat this? What can possibly swing a 10,000 score lead?
Jakieś rozkazania?
Even got the Arsenal tags for this. Now they're pretty much same HP as Curse, which I don't think we have any on the field. We have actually some. So 574 versus 534. So these are only 40 HP less.
Auftrag. Ja.
Shipment Ketter sending.
It's the one that allies you with the Kree. So he will be able to make even more villagers, I believe, and get the Kree tax. For Falks, I like this, like trying to completely switch the game up. But again,
Ja, bereit.
Yeah, with these pikes plus the cav, I think this is about to be a
one of the
cleanup for
Falks is
Ketter.
gonna go down to the fort. Good wallet by the Falks. But again, the fort is not to be underestimated. More wind hussars being added. Uhlans are gonna pop. Right now they're rallied into the French army, which probably won't make them last for long. But he does commit. Calls the Minutemen from the fort. I didn't even know that was possible.
Minutemen plus Ulan badge.
Yeah, rises the flag, and this is insane mass of USA units everywhere. Winged Hussars just need to get that one hit off to do so much value. It's fine if they die, if they are a poking falk shot, and yeah, France calls it. Just can't even beat them with the 4 falks. They just brute force through all of it. Amazing stuff by
Wow.
Keturboy. Thing is, I feel like a lost game back. Just overtakes.
Yeah, go to that one fight in the middle. How did that fight go so poorly for Frontline? Look how much more stuff he had,
You need to
too.
take account, this is unit population, so this doesn't count any winged hussars. But yeah, he didn't have too many in this fight, I feel like. Still, yeah, this was
Yeah,
the
no,
fight when he
definitely
lost.
should have cleaned
He
that.
had the Ulan, so he didn't pretty much have any, I think, winged hussars. This was just magicians doing their magic.
Yeah, I think Frontline, if he literally would have just drag boxed microed his whole
Yeah,
army and attack
yeah.
moved, he would have won the game.
His
but
curse were running
his
on the
core were
left and
running
right,
around a
yeah,
bit.
left and right side. And just
Jakieś
once
rozkazania?
again, great units, make them more often.
Wow, well played.
Well played.
That's
to
going to be
both
4-0.
of them.
We're
I
going to
feel
see
like
two 5-0s
Frontline,
from the
we
big
kind of
house.
glaze Keter a lot, but Frontline definitely played great. Just that one fight
Yeah.
changed everything.
Yeah, Frontline definitely. I think the first 2 games, Keter kind of played quite impressively, and there wasn't really a window for Frontline. But in these last 2, there definitely was a window for Frontline
Yep.
to come out
Yep.
with a victory.
And now we wait for game 5 picks, which are on Darfur. Do you know which map is that?
Yes, it's the 3 TPs on the left with the cliff and
Exactly.
yeah.
Professional caster.
I think we're gonna see Botto, maybe even a Botto mirror on this one.
So this is Keturboy counterpicking. So yeah, or rather Frontline blind picking.
Yeah, so Frontline's gonna blind pick Otto. I'm like
Ooh,
99%
you never will get
sure.
this matchup.
Really?
It is Auto Mirror.
Okay. I was thinking you had me like worried for a second. I was like, what? Like,
Yeah. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, just an Auto Mirror. Put the Auto in the bag. We saw an interesting Auto Mirror today from Button Minimum. If you haven't seen it, you definitely should. It's like one of the strangest Auto Mirrors I have ever seen, probably. Just a type of a tricky game, pretty much.
nice. I mean, in theory, that's kind of how Otto should play. Although
So,
without
what-
Church Card, I
But-
think Jan Falk does fine.
Batu did an FI, stripped 2 TC, factory, cheaper Gen card, and just spam Gens.
Wow,
And
that
won.
is about as greedy as you could possibly
Yeah.
ever go.
He even like had queued up 2 TC and 2 factory just back to back, and then goes like cheaper Gens. So yeah.
Well,
Now we wait for them to start the game. What do you think is gonna be happening? Just
mirror.
FIs?
Well, the thing is, the FI is not like super strong without the church card. Well, okay, let me rephrase. The FI is very strong without the church card, but I don't know. I could see a Spahi FI working.
So 5 Spahi, Age of 3, Shape 6.
So yeah. So the way auto mirrors work, in my opinion, is Age 4 is the end all be all. Jan Falk might do well versus Age 4 no church card. And then Age 2 Eco play beats Jan Falk. So I think, in theory, both players should have Spahi FI.
So what I'm hearing is whoever makes more Jans wins.
More Jan, more go forward, more win equals good.
Evet.
But I think a Spahi FI is probably the meta without church cards, most likely.
I think that's something Batu was attempting to do, but then he saw minimal to go FF into Cav Archers early, and then he just cancelled the Spahi and went H4 naked.
Oh, it's a great adaptation. Wow.
Yeah, just cancels it and instantly goes H4, and yeah, the Cav Archers can't really raid or siege in small numbers.
And yeah, Hayden is asking in the chat, are the church cards banned? Yes, the church cards are banned.
Technically,
or I believe only one of them's banned.
Yeah, only the one that makes it cheaper. So in like super late game, you can still see the H2 card that enables all the crazy shipments.
Yeah.
Still no game.
It'll be interesting to see. I know Frontline definitely likes a bit of Age 2. And maybe without church cards, Age 2 stuff could still be fine.
Going on between Luktom and Balalaika for the title of the greatest Brazilian.
Is that actually a tournament that's going on?
I have no idea. I just see Jogo de Luktom. And the other member is Balalaika. I hope our players didn't forget to put on spectator mode.
Put on. Yeah, hopefully not. Only an absolute stupid idiot noob would forget to put on spectator
You are my
mode.
favorite
You know what
player
I mean?
simply for letting me skip Italy Opera game.
Yeah.
I will not
It was
forget
intentional. I played terrible, and I was like, you know, I don't want anyone to see this, and I just hacked the game and made sure spectator wasn't on.
No, they started it. Everything is fine. They are not only boss.
In the house? Shout out Jaegershare for the raid, by the way. Thank you, brother.
Yeah. Going from a 3T streamer into a 3T 1v1.
Ladies and gentlemen, game number 5. We have Keturboy playing Boto up against Frontline playing Boto! And we're going to have a bottom mirror, and it's going to be beautiful, and it's going to be absolutely fantastic.
Sudanese not spawning instantly on this map, which means probably no native play early on, because sometimes people like doing the Sudanese for the 2 forward military buildings or an outpost, but yeah, probably no classic gen rush this time around.
Maybe, you never know. You could see a little corners double racks, you never know. You absolutely never know. I've won a few tournament games doing a little cheeky double gen racks rush.
Well, if you do it 1,000 times, you are supposed to win a few times.
Yeah.
Okay, so Dex, Frontline, pretty standard, no 2TC, which I think is kind of common in the FI mirror. But yeah, other than that, pretty standard. Keter. Also not 2TC, but both of them kind of heavy on the H3.
Yeah, I think both kind of have like the ability to semi with the H2 decks and have enough H4 cards where it's still really good to go H4. So I like both players' decks.
I'm gonna grab water and lock onto Keter a bit.
Cool. Let's see Ketter's APM. How much is he APMing around the map? Pretty moderate APM right now. Looking at the TC, Explorer. No crazy treasures, just little wood treasure in the middle.
Yeah, I'm back. Let's see. Oh, we see something unusual. 3 wheels. I suppose that means Keter got What is... Oh, it's still locked. Sorry for anyone who got a headache from that. Blame Ketter's APM. Let's see now. So enter is the one that locks. Discover new things every day. So Ketter going for the 3 wheels with the house. Usually it's capitalism. I guess he got a wood treasure and then just faster to age up with 3 wheels. On the other side, Frontline is just shipping capitalism and reaching without the house.
Very even age up times.
How does he have 10 wood?
Did he not gather his wood crate, maybe? How does
but
he have 10 wood?
I don't see the wood. This is 40 wood. He's now chopping, but he should have 50, right? Huh.
Yeah, I don't know where his wood is, actually. That's a great question.
Yeah, only now he's hit 50. He really slows him a lot. What the hell? Okay, I'm completely confused. Maybe somebody in chat knows. Ooh, he got a wood treasure and got the mosque tag. Good catch by somebody in chat. Yeah, the 2 professional casters just never play auto, so we don't know the technology.
Literally not a clue what's going on.
Exactly. Cow age up, coming in, standard FF stuff. Ketter getting...
Look at his age up.
Quartermaster.
Yeah, quartermaster.
Ooh. Do we see any forward wheels? Not that I see any. We have a side house. Does this mean he's gonna do like a carve semi maybe? With the wood?
I think it's probably going to be some sort of Jan semi.
Okay. Some explorer action.
Oh,
Ooh.
big Frontline.
Frontline with 125 coin.
The game's starting to go his way. Mubir coming out as well. He gets 125 coin. He's gonna get the Explorer kill. I think Frontline's really happy with this start.
Yeah, I think last game he also stole a big treasure, but then again, it saw how that ended. So, Keturboy going for 5 wheels first card in age 2. He went 3 wheels into capitalism into 5 wheels. So, quite greedy. Still nothing. Two axes in this.
Yeah, so Ketter's a fan of this like age 2 racks type stuff. So he's probably gonna batch 10 Jans and then maybe either just click up with 700 coin or ship 700 wood and mass behind that.
Okay, so I will keep the POE for now on Ketter because I feel like it's more interesting than watching an FF. But I feel like on this long map, by the time the Jans make their way to the bottom base, they will meet like H3 auto pretty much. And he does scout the Rex and ages up with 4 Abus. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, great adaptation. And he is going to drop a Rax, though. So the one issue with the build Frontline is doing is, at least in my opinion, the semi-FF counters the straight FF because the semi will have capitalism. Or I guess in this case, he has an 8 villager lead from the 3 villager shipment age 1 and the 5 villager shipment age 2. And then he'll just be up with Jan Mass. And I think Keturboy will be able to age behind this with 700 coin and be able to ship his own Falcons, and he'll be able to hold the Jan Falc timing and just be up 8 villagers, essentially.
Jan's not trying to go for a TP or anything, scared to potential age up units and the main plan. So maybe gonna try and snipe the Mubir.
Ooh, but I think Mubir might go down. Not fast enough, I don't think. He'll be out of there.
The fire rate looks so much faster than 1.4. Ooh, goes into cover mode to tank. Goes again.
Well done.
It's amazing.
And does Frontline have a batch of Jan out already? Is this the second batch of Jan?
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, we see, just as the Prophet said, Ketter is gonna age and he already has More gens, more eco, better infrastructure to get even more gens, and as it is low, more gens equals more wins.
Yeah, like look at the age time because Ketter's also going to age fast. So essentially, instead of going 700 wood for Ketter, he's just going to chop a bit and be able to hold
200
with the.
experience is huge. This pirate swinging hard. He will go down eventually. Mobir leading the way for the 4 Abus of Annihilation. And yeah. Just nothing too out of the ordinary, but I do like Ketter's build much more. Which is funny, they both got the wood treasure, it's just that Frontline decided to speed up his wheels, while Ketter decided to build a house and ship 3 wheels. So this could have been very much replicated by Frontline with the wood treasure people. 100 XP going his way, not bad. I like this early town watch. Being able to increase the line of sight to all of his infantry. Very useful in foul fights.
What's Frontline doing behind this? Is he shipping Falk or what's his plan?
Just floating a shipment because he's popped. So again,
What was
he
his first
shipped,
shipment?
yeah,
He
he
must have
shipped 1k
shipped-
wood.
Yeah, yeah.
The Mobir is chasing the enemy Mobir.
Ketter's got to put on an ankle break at some point here. He's got to cut right and get back to his base somehow. Oh, this might be the ankle breaker moment. Oh, he broke his own ankles. That's going to be a triple promoted Mubir, right? Or maybe double. Yeah, double.
Look at the HP of this thing. Why does it just have almost double HP of its normally?
You know what? Because why not?
Yeah, why not? It's awesome.
Absolutely, why not? And yeah, so if you take a look at the Vil count, Frontline on 19, Ketter on 25, and now behind this, I assume Ketter's going to ship 1k wood.
I know Ketter is a big fan of John Mameluk as well. So maybe see that.
Or it could be Spahi here. I love if he ships Spahi and just clicks, honestly.
Yeah, Spahi could definitely eat this for breakfast. Ooh!
Yeah, he's going to ship Spahi. So the safer play would definitely be to just TC here. You're up
And
8
yeah,
villagers.
Frontline going for the 6 Abus. Not even getting the veteran yet.
Wow, and he's training more Avis. Oh no, Frontline, I see something bad happening. No!
Straight from Istanbul, 5 Spahi coming.
Listen, I'm no seer. I don't see the future or anything, but I think there's not enough Jans here to
I think
kill the Spahi.
Let's see, let's do a count. 17 gens versus 15 gens, but again we have 2 Falks and 5 of these guys. They're all taking a break from this absolute heat this summer, and they're hiding in the sun. We have 20 gens now against 23. Where's the next batch? Yeah, now it's...
Where's the Mubir for Frontline? Did it die somewhere?
No, he's exploring absolutely nothing. And
He's checking to see if the TCs are coming.
Ooh, big volleys. Sparky is spotted, instantly right his back, shipment of fate. Gens coming from the second TC, maybe the gen mass
I think Frontline has enough now, yeah.
More gens equals win. 30 gens versus 20 gens. Ooh,
and Frontline has the information, he's on the back foot, he's shipping Falk, he's training a Cull. Frontline might be alright here.
Yeah, looking great so far. He isn't
with TC. But he pokes forward, no, Frontline!
Falks to the lock on, no. Yeah, look, each hit is 150. Total resources, and 2 of these Argus are gonna die to a gust of wind. Let's get to see the TC. No, he is kind of thinking about possibility of a TC because he sees no Spahi, no 2 Falks, so he must have shipped 1k wood first, but he doesn't see the TC yet.
Ketter gonna go Jan combat.
Yeah, he likes.
Great shipment. And what's the Vil count now? It's 28. Frontline should have caught up a few Vils. 26,
Ooh,
yeah.
Adding the Berbers.
And he's making Berber, yeah. Great adaptations. And he's making that Culve as well, so 1 Culve should do quite well versus these Falcon. I know Ketter probably assumes, like, if you know Frontline, you kind of know he's going to make a call of, like, is Ketter doing anything about that, or is he just batching Jan?
Ooh, this is Frontline. He sees the army approaching. Nice swing.
He doesn't want to trade Falcon. He's going to bait him in.
Ooh, but shows
the call shot. Yeah.
Yeah, I wish the caller had a button that told him not to shoot at any other than artillery, but yeah. Ooh, big volleys again on these Ebus.
No.
But the Ebus are catching. Falk goes down. Spiker connecting to Jans. Only a few Ebus left,
need to go
but the
back.
Bashabuziks will do a lot, and the Falks go down on both sides. But again, Sparky, only 2 remain. 1 is almost dead. And the Gen Mass looks similar, but behind this, the Apus and the Bashabuziks are pumping damage. Crucial difference is Keter has Gen combat, so his Gens have more Gen per Gen, and they might actually pull the win. No, actually, they choose to go back. Nothing to really stop them from going back. And we see Frontline come out of this with 2,000 score difference, shipping 1 key coin behind this and just casually sitting on 2 TCs, making Gens, making Abus.
Check Ketter perspective. He's batching Jan, shipping Nizam, and I think his next card is going to be Mameluke.
Yeah, macroing for that.
Maybe he even cancels these Nizams and just goes Mameluke. He's going to have Jan combat Jan plus Mameluke.
Yeah,
I think it could work pretty well.
Give him a 3rd medal. Silver is not enough for his performance this game. Killing an Explorer, killing the opponent Mubir, and just giving so much useful information. Like, guys, keep using spies and Mubirs. What did Baus tell you? How is he not spotted?
He survives it. Just barely.
Yeah, just...
And what is Ketter doing? Did he cancel in his... No, okay, he shipped the Nizam.
Yeah, we have Jan
and what's his
Jan
perspective as well?
So, he is on 31 will, just all on full, actually.
So Frontline is officially ahead in eco. He's outscaling with 2 TCs. Keep in mind, he also H1 got the tech.
These guys actually have some resistance against the Abus, which is funny.
Yeah.
Abus
the one unit that doesn't get one shot by Abus.
They don't have veterans.
They don't need veterans either, that jacked.
I mean, yeah, look at this. Boom, boom, boom.
Ooh, and these Jans are kind of caught out in the map now. This is looking really rough for Ketter. These Abus can kind of infinite micro. And what's Ketter's perspective is he's shipping his own Abus.
I feel like he really needed to macro for Mamelukes the best way he could. These Nizams will be able to catch the Azov because they have more speed and same range for whatever reason. And yeah, the Azov's numbers dwindling and Jan just jamming forward.
Guys, everybody, I have a quiz for everybody. What direction did Jans go?
Yeah, 1 Jan going forward, 1 Jan going back. Which Jan is losing? Exactly.
Jans go forward. Jans go forward. No! Frontline has the economic lead, but militarily, I think he's just going to get steamrolled
He does
here.
have his own Jan combat in right now, but not enough Jans. Maybe going down? Being caught? Sending half our army to catch 3 Janissaries. I think we need a few more Jans. And yeah, that will be the end of it. Although our wheels are on berries and quite inefficient. Keturboy sitting on 33 wheels while we are while Frontline is 41. Losing some Jans for free, we never like to see that.
Ooh, yeah, these Jan's losses are pretty bad, and now it kind of comes down to who has the bigger Abus mass at this point in the matchup. And Ketter shipping 6, I think it might be.
Ketter somehow getting his veteran Abus before Frontline, while Frontline has been making Abus for like 7 minutes, while Ketter just shipped 6.
Look at what's in queue in the shipment here.
Straight from Egypt. These Abus.
Straight from Egypt. I like the 1 Jan from Frontline going to scout as well.
Very nice, but I don't like that the response from Ketter is to send all of his Abus. Like, a lot of Jans will die just from these Abus. Can we please get the veterancy for these Abus? It's just really bothering my eyes.
Nah, they don't need it. They're good enough without it.
Let's see, Ketter on the other hand, adding more of his own Abus. Mass 11 so far. Oh, he's getting some of his himself. He was being away
But the
from-
question is are these mams from Keter gonna come out in time?
I think so, because 100 gens and 10 abus lose to 11 abus. That's just the math. And yeah, you see 11 abus versus how many?
Double Avis production from Keter. That's such a smart adaptation.
Yep.
Like from this point on, you literally just want to go almost pure Avis once these spa here, or once the Mamelukes are gone.
How do you deal with them? Do you think some rubber maybe, or maybe a few more mobiles would do well, or just have enough gens at all times?
I think you just gotta have enough Jans.
This mobile giving so much value, but then the new mobile. I liked having the Explorer in the same group as the gens, being able to.
And the
spot-
Mabir is gonna see the Mameluke here.
Can we catch
Oh wow!
the popping Abus? Ooh, I think.
Oh wow, he does.
Can this army
But
quickly
he's
come
not gonna
back?
do anything.
Yeah,
He's not
these
gonna do
mums,
anything with
He's
it.
gonna get shot at for free. Because the army is. Ooh. Let's Frontline see this. No,
Does
actually.
not. Wow.
Oh my god.
What is the Vil count? 48 versus
36.
36.
I feel like the mass. Oh, it is growing a lot, but again, Frontline only now getting the veteran.
He just got it. He just got
A
it.
lot
Yeah,
of
he's
waves
fine.
actually showing up from. I think we might be seeing a big fight now that can decide the game. If Frontline can just kite and get more patches, I think he's fine. But yeah, even with his better economy, it seems like their masses are oddly similar.
I think Keter has a better mass here, to be
Actually, yeah.
100% honest.
No Minutemen from this. Pulverin has been sitting here. So Frontline is 144 pop, while Keter is on 129. But again,
Ooh, and he's gonna get pathing a bit here. That's gonna be 3 Avis dead, maybe.
one goes down, the other two get pull trick nicely.
Okay,
Keter smells
nice.
that this is the point where he should put. But Frontline shipping his Faki that have not been shipped yet. And if he can just delay this fight, and even if
Keter
he-
realizes he has to take this fight carefully, and if all these
I
jams
like
go
the
down,
wheels,
this could be a
technically
bit
the wheels,
dicey.
it doesn't matter, nice shots. The Mameluke's taking a beating, and if the Spahi can come
He's
in,
gonna go back and heal the Mam.
good, but one of them dies. On the other side, yeah, we still have 3. Mams are so low, it will take a long time for them to heal, and by that time, Frontline will be even more up in the win count. Yeah, Keter being able to sustain double production, same amount as is Frontline. Neither player yet shipping their artillery combat, which will definitely swing the Abus worker. Abus. Yes, we see Keter just trying to fish for a good fight. But this is...
Keter utilizing that Mabir so well as well. He sees absolutely everything.
We have the Avengers on the field together. How do you deal with this? Just...
Keter sees absolutely everything moving across the map, and Ketter's trying to get away. To be honest, Frontline doesn't need to fight necessarily, but he kind of does, because even though he's ahead in eco, he's behind in terms of Abyss mass. And he's going to fight around the TP. Look at Keter. He's going to pathing abuse. This is great plays from Keter. He's going to pathing abuse, and it might actually work again.
Ooh, if the Spahi and Mameluke commit on this batch of Abus.
Yeah, and I think that's going to
Ooh,
be...
nice pull trick.
but look how many Abyss are going to go down here. This is so close.
And yeah, and we still have 3 Mamelukes, I believe. 1 full HP Mameluke needs to get on soaking this Abus damage.
No.
The Abyss can no longer attack move, they have to focus fire. But this full HP Mameluke and the 2 Spahi are just doing God's work. And I think Frontline will be able to get a victory for his team in this last and final game of this series. 2 Mamelukes actually still alive for Keturboy, but just the mass, the backbone behind it is dwindling. And remember, Frontline has more villagers behind all of this. And we see a raid, I think, happening at the north. No, it's just villas just mining together. We will see a raid. Yeah, the outpost will get the job done. These units will eventually go down. 57 against 41 wills. 5,000 score difference. Keturboy shipping Gens, while I think Frontline, yeah, he shipped artillery combat to his Gens, so his Abus have, yeah, insane damage. It's like half of a Falconet shot. And Keturboy actually loses the auto mirror in the game 5. Congratulations to Frontline, amazing game.
Really well played by Frontline this game.
The
You know, I thought
excellent
Keter was cooking there for a second. He positioned his army next to the middle TP to try pathing abuse a bit because he saw
Yeah.
the Mamelukes as well as the Spahi.
I
And it was working for a bit, but it's just too much stuff for Frontline.
I think the main issue was that his gens were moved to the left to protect these, and he protected them well, like the reinforcement batch of Abus, but that led like two Mamelukes, one Mameluk, one Spahi, to go from the right onto the Abus. And yeah, just
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I think Keter microed that fight
Yeah, I
pretty
think-
much perfectly.
yeah,
he was like drag box microing his Jans to the
But
front.
as you like
I
saying,
think he did everything he could have
great
there, to be
adaptation
honest.
by Frontline to go swing to the right with some of his with the full HP Mameluk. Just if
Yeah,
the Abus
yeah.
are not able to attack move, they will overkill everything. Like it's either inefficient shots against the Mam or they're single target focus firing a single Gen or Abus or something, which you can split like maybe 2 or 3 groups if you're goated. But yeah, if you can just stagger the shots with attack move, it's much more value. And this Mubir still giving so much info, you guys. If you learn anything from this series, is to always make spies. And let's see the others. Just yeah, slowly but surely overtaking him. Keter, I feel like having a better build at the start, having 8 wheel shipped quite literally compared to Frontline's nothing. I think yeah, he didn't ship anything, right? Or
So
not?
I think it's kind of as I said.
Actually,
Ketter's build is
Frontline
more
did
eco.
ship 3 wheels. He did capitalism into 3 wheels. Or no, this is the age up.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
No, he aged with
Yeah,
nothing,
no, it's the age up. Yeah.
Yeah, but
So,
Keter aged up
Keturboy-
with wood.
Keturboy was more greedy early, and it's kind of as I said. He opted to go for the Spahi, but the Spahi didn't end up getting any value. Like if you're gonna ship the Spahi, you kind of want to click almost. And I think if it would have been 1K wood instead of the Spahi, he would have been ahead in eco and then also outscaling
Yeah,
Frontline.
I think Keter,
I think Ketter's build was better for sure,
Yeah,
but
and I
maybe
think-
the Spahi not getting value is unfortunate.
because he was ahead in early eco, he thought that he's fine without adding a second TC because he knew for certain he's doing the naked FF, I have better eco because that's how the build works. But then without adding the second TC, maybe he was hoping for a shorter game. And yeah, he definitely did an amazing build that should definitely be studied by everyone hoping to do well with Otto. But yeah, congratulations to Frontline. This is just an amazing game. I don't remember the last time I was this hyped watching an Auto Mirror. So thank you Frontline for that. And Keter as well.
Yeah.
Takes two
And what does that make the final score
It is
for?
4-1 to Keturboy, so not as good of a score as Hazel, but still I think more than satisfied. Oh, this. Frontline is able to bring 1 win home for SKG, and I'm sure he was hoping for a bit more, but he should definitely feel proud. He played well in so many games, and the last game, I'm glad it went his way.
Yeah, well played by Frontline. Kind of like one of the more simple matchups, the auto mirror. So it's nice to see. I guess down 4-0, it's good to see your
Yes.
teammate getting that last win. So what does that make the last like final score of the week for them then?
I'm not sure all of them played. Oh, actually, they did. I think they're struggling.
Let me take a look. So
Although Opti did perform. Opti got them 5 wins. So I think they're not too bad. They can't be too bad when Opti got 5 wins. Big Opti.
okay, so it's 16-9 for CMC against SKG. 16 for CMC. That's
Yeah,
a great
yeah,
week for
that's
CMC.
Great week, yeah, but Opti getting more than half of the wins on his team.
Wow. Yeah, great performance by both Haza and Keter today. As well as Daniel. Daniel actually performing super well versus A's, and he hasn't really touched the game much.
Yep.
And are we also going to cast Kevin versus Soldier now?
So I think the people, the higher ups, Baron, wants you to cast it on your stream or something. Was that the original plan? And we will raid you. I say
Cool.
we.
Okay, I'm cool
Bro
with
thinks
that.
he's on the team. I'm just cheap,
Yeah.
unpaid labor.
Easy.
Easy.
Okay, so I guess 16-9 for CMC. Right now it's 14-6 for the bigs, with one series left of Kevin versus Soldier.
Kevin is, I feel like, heavily favored there.
Yeah, he is heavily favored, but I don't know. Soldier is a tournament player. He's played tournaments for years and years, and he always manages to somehow like take games off people better than him.
Yeah, that's just
So-
Baron feeding him some insider knowledge. 100%.
Yeah.
There
Maybe we
is
won't see
some
Soldier
foul.
win the series. Maybe it's unlikely for him to win, but I think it's very likely for him to take a game, even 2 games,
Yeah,
and
definitely.
potentially win.
Yeah,
But
definitely. Soldier is a great player, but yeah. I don't know. You practice a lot with Julian and Dennis and Batu. Did you see Kevin practice? I feel like he's just playing random on ladder every day.
I have not seen Kevin practice.
Like
But-
behavior.
But I think he's good, and
I also think he's
he'll be
good.
fine. He'll be all right. He'll pick Hadan Asani. That's like a free win. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. He's just gonna play random in the tournament. So
message
yeah, I
Kevin,
guess
make
we
sure
go with
he's-
the
he's
plan
all
where
ready to
you
play.
start your stream and Isok will radio.
Cool. Okay. I'm gonna turn off my cam here, launch my stream,
Yeah, I'm waiting.
steal all
for-
the viewers as.
Yes, again, happy birthday, Ang.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Pushing 30. I'm essentially ancient. 1 year closer to the end.
It's fine. For birthday, they will announce the DLC very soon.
I'm live on my channel.
Well, I don't know
If
how to
someone wants to
raid,
throw
so
me that big
yeah,
raid.
somebody will do it manually from Isok.
Yeah, I'm not a mod on ESOC because it's crooked scam sock, so I can't even
Yeah,
raid anyone.
I'm literally nothing here.
Probably for the best. Otherwise, every stream I'd probably just raid myself. You know.
Yeah, I would be abusing power myself for sure. What's this? Antinomy has a funny accent, banned forever. And I'm
Antinomy has
calling
a
an
funny
air-
accent.
yeah.
Mods get him.
Airstrike his house right now.
Yeah, even though I fully agree with that comment, but
Yeah, I agree with myself when I hear myself talk. I am reminded that I am in fact from the Balkans.
But you know what? The accent's beautiful. Like it's funny, but it's beautiful. You know.
Yeah, that's the goal, to be funny. Let's see. Nope, nobody's responding to me.
Yeah, no one's responding. It's all good. We'll just sit here and talk like idiots. How's your day going?
Pretty good. It's midnight. I'm gonna go take a shower and take a nap. Nap. I mean,
A nap? You sleep? Yeah, I was gonna say.
Actually, I'm probably gonna try and watch like at least first game, maybe second game. Depends how Russia Blue Soldier is.
True.
Yeah, mods
Very,
airstrike
very
Kazmizer's
true.
house. These comments will not stand.
Bro,
Where
where are
is-
the big mods, bro?
Where are
There's
the
no
mods,
big
bro? They're
mods
all
here.
sleeping.
We need the mods to airstrike, bro. Like,
Mods airstrike some
Where are our
randoms inside
airstrikes?
and then raid bows.
Keter interview. Oh, very true. Where's the
Oh,
Keter
shit, yeah.
interview? Do we even really want to talk to that guy though? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to, but I kind of forgot. I'm just thinking about showering and sleeping.
Yeah,
My
for
bad,
real,
forgot,
bro.
man.
Yeah,
Hazard
I
says-
agree with Haza in the
Yeah.
chat.
Can we interview
100%.
Haza?
Fuck
Actually,
that
I
guy.
always down to interview that guy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Haza probably
Uh,
disappointed by Keter going only 4-1.
Keter, do you want to join the casting channel?
Wait, I think Baron is now gonna raid.
Unless Baron's rating. Let's do interview first, maybe.
Look at him on the plane.
Oh, never mind. He's rating. Okay, we'll interview him on mine.
Yeah,
Wow.
I guess. Bye bye, guys.
So as.
Yes, and thank you for watching, Castuza. Just the contents of my nationality should be kept on minimum.
Indeed.
Nah, the producer was a noob. There's two goated casters.
Bum, 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 bum. All right, peace out, bro.
Yeah, see ya.